Hello, hope you can hear me. I think I've got everything working, so please tell me in chat if I haven't. So yeah, we're here with Billy Gek, and let's dive straight in then. Right, load in. We should be on the same planet. Yo John, yo Odd Explorer, how are you guys doing? Hope you're well. We should be on the same planet as we left off, because I haven't actually done anything with Billy, because obviously we wanted to try and get this multi-tool. So we are should be loading in quite quickly. Everything should be working. Frames rate's good. I mean, honestly, Verbot, hi, how are you doing? Awful problems with Cyberpunk. Just that game really screwed with my computer. Really didn't like it. Anyway, we seem to be alright. We seem to be good. We're clear. Billy seems to be alright. Hi, Billy. Yeah, hi. Good. Right. So, we found... Now, it will probably not be the right rifle. No, it won't be the right rifle. So what we've got to do is, the first stop is go back to the space station. We need to reload at the space station to get the rifle that we found. Experimental loveliness. Come in. So, let me just... Right, sound should be better now. Press the right button. I'm going to get the hang of this one day. One day I'm going to come on, there'll be no problems. It'll be like, perfect. Sounds like a Gek problem. Yeah, probably is. Oh, I think, Old Explorer, it's because, yeah, you dead clock. How are you doing? Old Explorer, I think the problem is the time is, our clocks go forward. I don't know how this is affected on other countries, but our clocks tonight go back an hour. So they go back at 2 o'clock our time, 2 AM, so we get an extra hour, so it goes back to 1 o'clock. So we get basically an extra hour of daylight. So I don't know how that affects other people across the globe. Because obviously everything is done for British summertime and GMT, so I don't know what it goes back to or what it goes to. I probably should know. So we're literally just to reset the multi-tool in this cabinet, we're just reloading in the space station because it was a multi-tool in the space station cabinet. I will quickly go and check how many how many have we got? How many of the maps have we got? We've got 24 minor settlement maps, so we'd probably be a good idea to get some more minor settlement maps whilst we're here. Saves us coming back. I mean, I'm really hopeful that we're going to do this within 24 maps, really, because that would be very annoying if we had to buy more. I will just double check. I still haven't got the hang of this. I wish this was just on a tab. Like it's nice of them to give us that option, but still, I mean... on a tab would just have been much easier. Right, what am I looking for? What's this? That's a suspicious packet. Don't want a suspicious packet. We want those maps. But have we got any of the actual salvage data? There they are, 20. So we've got 20 navigation data. So let's get 20 more of these. And that's my phone on a massively high volume, so I'll turn that off, because that'll be annoying all night. Right, let's get specific charts. Let's get more of those. We can get 20 of these bad boys. I really hope we're going to find it in a sooner time than 20. And the other thing I'm hoping for is to have some really nice slot configurations on this, because Billy would like to make his pew pew extra special. So, right, we've got all the bits we've got, all the bits we need into this beauty. This really is, like, I thought my golden one was nice, but I really think that this blue ship is just absolutely fantastic. Right, let's have a look. So that's a calcified planet. We don't want to go to that one. This is gamma intensive. Now we could go to this one. I mean, it's closest, so why not, hey? We've checked on the moon. We chose a small moon. We thought, oh, that'll be easy. Well, I thought that was going to be easy. I mean, Billy was probably right, because he told me it wouldn't be. Now this is going to be an interesting one, because this is water. So we won't be finding many minor settlements on this one, will we? Right, let's not go to this planet. I thought that if I went to a moon, I could go to a small moon, and it would be easy to find a oh, what's that planet? Can we go to it? We'll go to the grave anyway, get some goodies. This is a moon. So we went to another small moon, and I thought, well, that'll be nice and easy because it's a small moon, easy to find minor settlements to be close together. However, we did something like, I think about 50 or so minor settlements. And this one won't have any minor settlements on it either. And still no S-Class. Now we're in a 3-star economy. Should have no issues. Devonte, how are you doing? Oh no, Gabby's in the house. She's we've fed her. She's been all right. She's had food. She's done some work today. We don't need the grave. We just want what else we get with it, because we get new funky stuff with graves. We don't just get the grave. We get a memory fragment, and the memory fragment could be a number of things. Let's see what we've got. So we have got an amplifiers cartridges for the pulse splitter. That's really cool, because that is going to be the weapon that we want to make. Because the bolt caster that we started off with is just a piece of, well, it isn't crap. I just don't think it's very much fun. Like, it's just a really boring tool. So I would much prefer. This is quite a pretty planet though. Get some good shots on this. Little toadstools. It's like Billy's blue planet, isn't it? Let's get a quick couple of pictures on here. Hey Billy. You're so fine, you're blowing my mind. Hey Billy. Right. We do not want to reload on this planet, and I don't think this planet's going to give us any minor settlements. We can have a go, but I don't think we're going to get anything. I think it's going to point us to the other planet. What's it found? Minor settlement. Now, if it's found a minor settlement on this planet, I would be very surprised. Where is it pointing me to? Yonder. That looks like it's a minor settlement in the middle of nowhere. Oh, it has actually found a minor settlement on this rock, which was a watery rock. I mean, if this is the S-Class cabinet straight away, are we actually going to this rock? Yes, we are going to this rock. If it finds an S cabinet straight away, then this is going to be so irritating. Like, it's not going to be irritating, but it is at the same time, because we spent an entire stream looking on a moon. Your bolt cost is 16,045 damage. Yeah. Don't you think it's like they do good damage? Audio super low. Okay, I will adjust that. Let me just land. It's because of frickin' Cyberpunk. That's why. It's because I've had to change all settings and see if I can get this right. So, right, can I have the mouse, please? Thank you. Right, let's go to this and up the dB, advanced properties, mic. We can add 5. So that should be better now, hopefully. So let's go back to this. Hello, thank you. Thank you, computer. That was nice of you. I'll move my chair over so I'm a little bit more actually in the screen. That's better. Right. What are we going to get then? What are we going to have on this cabinet? We've got another pretty sky in this system, isn't it? Really pretty sky in this system. That almost warrants another Billy pick. I mean, we'll go. Oh dear, Billy, what have I told you? Don't leave the house without getting your suit power. Right, he's doing some good pictures today, but that blooming vignette, Sean, why have you not got rid of this? I mean, you'd quite like her to go naked, but Old Explorer. I went and got the witch costume. It took me, I think it was like 28 or something of those blooming scorched loots to get it again, and it's all right. I'll pop a picture in Discord, but yeah, that 28, that was just ridiculous. Right, nice Billy with the flowers. That's quite a nice little picture there. And good. Right. What have we got then? Come on then. It's not even the right tool. It's a frickin' C-class, isn't it? It's going to be a C-class. Yeah, there you go. C-class, piece of absolute rubbish. So, let's hop back in here. Let's fire off another map and see what we're going to get. That's if we get any minor settlements on this planet. I think there is another, like, a planet with less water, I think. What's it? It has found us another one. Not too far away. I mean, it can't be very far away, but it's literally right next door. It is right next door. The neighbours. So we have to go in here and... yeah, I would explore. It wasn't like it was the one after, like, it wasn't the box I opened after the stream on that day. It was literally another 28 Scorch that I had to kill to find that outfit. And yet Dark Lord was telling me it's a common outfit. Right, this is the weapon that we're after. This sexy multi-tool here. Quite a nice colour scheme. I mean, I've not seen that before. I mean, it's not blue, so we will be continuing to look for a blue one. But it is the colour of the pulse splitter. Or spitter, whatever you call it. Spitter? Yes, it's spitter, isn't it? Pulse splitter. So, because it's the colour of the pulse splitter, I thought we could make this one into our annihilation weapon, as long as it's an S-class. Ooh, Indian takeout. Nice. Good job, T. A-class. But it's only got one. And it's not got very many slots. One supercharged slot. We've had another A-class we found has got two. That's not particularly brilliant, but it is the Poem of Lightning. So I think we're going to make it look like a lightning. It does look nicer than boring blue. Shut up. Boring blue. There's nothing wrong with blue. Poor Billy. Oh, he was having a bit of a head fit then. Right, let's grab these other bits whilst we're here. I thought they were floating then. But this is a very, very pretty planet, considering it's very clean, isn't it? The air seems a bit too clean for... Surely it's a low atmosphere planet or something. Alright, come on. Alright, we're going to get that. Get that. There's a light bulb dude over there. Did we need more health? Probably. Right, that'll do. Don't need anything else. Oh, I could get these. Why not? They're here. They're free. I don't want that one though. Right. Come on then, Billy. Pop another map. We're gonna find this. Right. I don't know whether because we've identified the other buildings in... Yeah, another minor settlement. So it seems to work within the system, because I thought this could be just on a planet basis, that when you open the maps you've got various different things that it can open up, so manufacturing facility, trade post, etc, etc, etc. So I didn't realise that actually was system-wide. So if you've opened them on one planet... Oh, was that the one I went to a minute ago? I mean, I can't take chances here, can we? We really can't take chances, because we could fly straight past the S-class cabinet and then there. Oh, it was a different one. It was a different cabinet. What is it? A-class, but oh, that one's got better. Look, it's got 3 supercharged slots. Those are quite next to each other, so that's quite good. And that makes a massive difference to its initial damage. What are these dudes trying to do? The only problem with this system is I do find that we get a lot of pirate attacks. Now, Billy can dodge them. It's fine. We just want the navigation data, just in case we need more maps than the 20. Billy's ship is rather well equipped to take out pirates, so It's not a massive problem. We will soon melt these bad boys. Look at that, melted. I still have the issue in this game, and I don't know why, and it's on every account that I've tried. If I turn this off, like the auto aim, it just doesn't save. It doesn't save my options, and every time I restart the game, it comes back on again, as if just it's not saving the settings. Which is strange because like Beebs and Zane both said that theirs stays off, so they set it once and it stays off, but mine doesn't. Billy, you nearly hit the ground then. You meant to hit the ground running, not flying. Right. Chicken Mali for me, butter chicken for her, some onions and chill side of rice. Three naans? You fat bastard. Me and Gabby would share a naan. We could never eat a whole naan each. Although I do tend to have some onion bhajis, because I just love onion bhajis. Okay, no free stock in ship's inventory. Okay, we'll fly. Okay, ships are all defeated. Done and dusted. It was good that we didn't fly past that one though, because it was an A class. It wasn't an S class, but this one's going to be the S class. Ooh, there's loads of buildings together here. I'm guessing it's because there's so much water on the planet. It's crammed all the buildings really close. I don't know. That one's 6 minutes away there, but we did see we've seen quite a lot so far, and we are going north, so we are on the ley line. So we might as well swing low, sweet chariot, and see what we find. Because if we see another, we might find another minor settlement that isn't on our radar. And there we go. As if speaking of the devil, there's the little bastard. There he is. Right. What the hell is an onion bhaji? Oh, it's just amazing. Never had an onion bhaji. It's basically slices of onion that's then all mixed up with some herbs and stuff, and made into like a ball with, I don't know what they add into it. They add something into it, put some like into a ball, and then just deep fried, and the onion goes crispy, and it's crispy and hot and oh, it's just absolutely beautiful. They're my favourite things. Yeah, you got enough food for multiple meals. Garlic paneer and one with garlic. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Sorry, Dave Auntie, I did see your thingy. I use I've got an audio interface that mixes everything, the mic and the speakers and the headset, etc. And then within OBS, I'd set up. We had a problem with OBS, and the program just completely ballsed up, which caused a real problem with my games. It caused an issue. I think it was the cause of the issue with the Cyberpunk, which corrupted the save file, which meant I had to redo the whole thing before the last thing. So I've got different different screens for like No Man's Sky, Fallout 76, Cyberpunk, so they've got like cameras in the different places because of the stuff on screens. And the No Man's Sky one, I just hadn't yet redone it or played it yet, so that's why my mic levels were bad. They shouldn't be bad again. A Pakora style, I'm not quite sure. Could be. Ooh, we have got the right tool. Come on, come on. Ah, B class. But it's got more slots than the A class. That makes no sense, and it's also got a bigger damage potential initially. But I think that's only because the bolt caster's in the supercharged slot. But anyway, B class. Yucky, yucky, yucky. What do you think you're doing? Why are you giving me a B class? But we have got 2 of the damaged machineries. Yeah, sorry, John, I don't know what that is. I do always talk to the embassies. Yeah, but I don't talk to the NPCs, Dark Lord, because they really irritate me. A lot of the time they send you on these stupid missions. Oh, look, this has got Sean's butt plugs on this planet. We should be alright. We probably will find the S-Class quite soon. Jumping about in their natural habitat. All finding themselves very happy. Right, quickly save. Also, these aren't Viking, they're Gek. So I think from what Lava said, yeah, I mean it is a high tier. Well, it's a B cabinet on a high tier. So the actual native multi-tool must be an A class, because otherwise, if it was a native S class, then it wouldn't appear in the B cabinet. And we're not in a pirate system, so we have got standard rules applying for us here. So this is an A tool. Again, these guys just don't give up, do they? Oh, he hasn't found anything he wants in my cargo hold, so he's going to let me away with it, is he? Let me away. Right. I'm not flying for 5 minutes over sea, so... Ah, right, yes, Indian method of battering and frying engines. I wasn't aware of what it was called. But yes, that would be what it is then. A paneer, or even potatoes. A paneer is a type of sauce, I thought. Or is it the type of frying that they use? I'm not sure. Yeah, it could be regional, different ways of things that they say. I mean, the problem is, I mean, India is so massive that we had a restaurant. A friend of mine comes from near Kerala, and we had a restaurant actually in Chepstow, and it was only there for about a year. I think that apparently the owner and the head chef had a falling out, and the head chef went off to try and cook some, thought he could run his restaurant better or something, I don't know. But the silly thing is that the front of house was run really, really well, and then the food was exceptional. But the problem is, as soon as they tried to go both on their own, both of their restaurants failed, because it was awful, because he was brilliant at cooking but couldn't run the restaurant, and the other guy was brilliant at running the restaurant but couldn't find another good chef. And he did these like special, oh, this is a C class, he did these specialities from Kerala, and it was really authentic Indian stuff that was like you didn't really see anywhere else. And he did these little like they were like small like fried balls, but inside them they had like a cool yogurty mint filling. Oh, and they were absolutely, you just literally had to put the whole thing in your mouth and then eat it, and you got the warm on the outside with the cool yogurty mint on the inside. They were absolutely fantastic, but I've really not seen them anywhere else, and I can't remember what they were called, so that doesn't really help me in finding them again. Come on, give me a minor settlement. Right, we got a minor settlement. We are cooking on gas. Right. Come on. Come on, which direction is it? Show me. Right, you're over here. We'll find the S-Class and be like, don't want it anymore. Ooh, this is a horrible little storm. What was that? What was that? Did I spy something out of my little eye? No, it was just something beginning with broken technology. Unfortunately. But there we go. I mean, at least we've not got lots of sea here, but I can't see a lot. So, 13 minutes. We are not going for 13 minutes. Come on, Billy. Hit the engines properly. There we go. Engaged. Right. Come on. This will be the one. I'm finding this does glitch out a little bit on the old controls. Now, weirdly or interestingly enough, I switched cameras, and this camera I'm actually in sync. My speech is in sync. The other camera, which was just trying to use a GoPro, and they're just useless. I think they're the biggest pile of crap that you can buy on a camera. I didn't find that the picture quality was good, but everything else about it was awful. Like, it overheats. Like, you're meant to run it with the battery out. Oh no, this is another C class. Yucky, yucky C class. Oh, that was a B class. Oh, what are you even trying to... Don't come near me, you horrible little Gek. Just don't want to know. Yeah, I've never found a GoPro that actually works, because even when we took it on holiday with us and we had it mounted in the car, we were doing a trip around like Italy and France, and we drove about 3,000 miles, and we did loads and loads of recording. But the GoPro was actually no better than the actual HD camera that's in the front of the vehicle, like in the screen, like dash cam. The Land Rover dash cam was better, I would have said, actually at capturing what we had on the road than the GoPro that was sat right next to it, and it was a brand new GoPro. And then it overheated. It didn't allow you to use it when it was plugged in, which was ridiculous. So then if you took the battery out and hardwired it, that was fine, but again it overheated. So you kind of think, well, surely have they just gone on the basis that we think we're the best, so we're going to stick with it, and sod everybody else? Because it seemed like it. Their software I thought was pretty damn awful as well, and it took me quite a few attempts to get it connected as a webcam. Picture quality, lenses and stuff, fantastic. Yeah, I know, they had one job, right? I think the older GoPros are probably quite good, but I think the newer ones, they just like to whack a load more money on the top. My friend he races Land Rovers off-road, and he builds them as well. So he has a garage. He has a garage, but him and his son they race off-road Land Rovers, which is very cool. And he bought a GoPro 360, and he said it was fine, but he had the same problem, overheating, and then when they were trying to edit the footage, he said it was awful. So he bought another make, which was about half the price, and came with loads more lenses, and he said it was fantastic. A-class. We're getting closer. This one isn't full either. So the B-class cabinet had better full. You do get a hell of a lot of mining beams though with this one. The optical drill, an S-class, the C upgrade, and that. That's not too bad. But we've only got 2 slots, and they are bad. Bad. Right. I'll take your orange glowy thing. And the pirates are attacking me yet again. They don't let up. I'm sure Dark Lord has told them where I am. I've got some little tracker on my ship that I'm going to have to try and find out and get rid of, aren't I? Right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I can see oxygen. They can carry on attacking me for a little bit. And you can just leave off over there. Right. I'll have you. I mean, this is better than gold, and I don't let Golden Gek hear you say that. But oxygen now is just so important. I mean, I know it's important to breathe, but it's important because it's expensive. Well, you can't buy it. That's the problem. Right. We'll first find another miner settlement. And then we'll fight the pirates, because I don't think... Oh, we are. There we go. He's off in the distance, because... Can you shoot these things now? Can I kill him? No, I can fly through them. The other day I found a sandworm. Right? One, you know, there's the standard old big sandworms that fly across the planet. But this sandworm had a red marker on it. And I'm really hoping that it wasn't one of the animals on the planet, because otherwise I've got no chance in hell of actually getting that, because they don't scan. So if they don't scan, why have they got a red dot? Come on, it's closer. Oh, Billy, that's some sand flying there. But what did you just see? Oh, I think we'll take them. Look at that patch of navigation data. That's incredible. Right, you can be dead, and then we'll land. Can you land? Please. Land in the gamma route. That's it. You just land in that gamma route. Don't you give a shit about it. That's fine. You just leave the ship there, Billy. It's okay. I don't think I've ever seen this many together. Like, that is a lot of navigation data. That is awesome. We might also, in amongst this, get some Maps. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot about them. They don't like it when you pinch the navigation data. I'll go and pinch their the sodium. It was not had that ton of times. Red dot would not scan. Yeah, it wouldn't scan, but it was. He's a horny fella, isn't he? Look at that beast. Quite sexy looking though. Right, for that kind of thing. Right, can we do a run? How many can we get quickly? Without Centerdoodle? Nah, we can't. Centerdoodle. He comes and finds us. Right, let's... they're not that aggressive though here. So, we got an extra bit of tech there for the win. Oh, some nanites. I can see... I know he's watching me, but I'm just going to do it as if he hasn't noticed. You'll never know. He's looking the other way. Guys, he's looking the other way. Uh-oh. Oh no, I triggered them. I triggered them. Well, if there's only one. So, for the minute anyway. That means we'll have to either run away or we're going to have to do a bit of... I just want all the navigation data. All of your navigation data. It's sweet. Right, where did you park the ship, dude? Up here, wasn't it? Oh yes, you're hiding it in amongst the gamma root. I forgot. How silly of me. I mean, that's not going to cause a massive problem when we take off, is it? Right. Whoa, I can see my house from here. Get some knowledge, Billy. Immerse yourself. You learnt the Gek word for is. Well, is it good? As a spewer? Oh, they can't see me. Whee! Right, we might as well go... Oh! That looks pretty. Vault tech area, clearly. 220 planets that all fauna scanned. I think you've overtaken John. Or is John on like 6,000 by now? I know he does tend to go a little bit over the top with the old flora and fauna scanning. He just likes his units. And he likes his nanites as well, and he gets lots of them. It's like, I've never managed to get that many nanites. Oh. The sentinels are still active. This is quite irritating. Can't they just bugger off? Leave me alone? Still looking. Do you think I have to actually kick their monkey butts before they'll let me go? Sometimes this happens. I find that... Oh no, they're flashing. That means they'll go deactivated in a minute, I think. I think that's what it means. Does the flashing of the red mean that they're deactivating? You have 107,000 nanites. I think Billy's onto... Whoa, Billy, don't... Whoa, there's another one. They're trying to lull you into a false sense of security, those beasts. Those horny beasts. And we got 13,000. And we've been scanning quite a lot. We haven't been scanning... Ow, wow. We don't get into that, Billy. On permadoo. Right. If I take off, I've still got the sentinels are still after me, aren't they? So I'm going to get a... Or are they not? So I've just got the funky music for no reason then, have I? Right. Well, there's a minor settlement anyway. So that was a bit of a stroke of luck, wasn't it? Unless this was the one we went to before. I don't think it was. No, because it's a new place. Right. Come on then. Although you do look very similar. You do look very similar. But I know you were the dude in the C class cabinet. Right, come on. Come on, Billy. A class again. But I think this could have been the same one, actually. Did I take his glowing cube? Yes, I did take his glowing cube. It was the same one. Right, come on. Come on, Billy. Let's go and get that. That's quite close by, I think. Oh, yes, it's within seconds. It's within walking distance. Hopefully, we're not just going to be being sent back and forward to the same old minor settlements, because that would be irritating. So, first of all, I will check this. No, we haven't saved and charted that, so... Oh, 1,070,000. 1,070,000. That's totally mad. I don't think you're going to need nanites for a good while, I would say. Ah, C-class, but I haven't been in here. Right. Those sentinels are still, like, flashing about. They obviously pissed them off taking their stuff, didn't I? Right. Come on. That's it. Good ship. Must be the lollipop. Right, what can we do here? I had something to open, didn't I? Well, I could sell that. I think we're gonna have to send our pocket rocket up in a bit, I think, because we haven't got enough space to keep everything. There we go. Some suspicious packets. But we haven't got any space to put it. Damn it. What's that? That looks crap. Smashed cylinders. Yeah, we don't want smashed cylinders. Who wants smashed cylinders? 20-ish planets on a new save. This was the new save since version 4, wasn't it? I'm pretty certain this was the case. And this was the new permadeath save, is this right? Super hard max permadeath save. I really think they should add some higher achievements. Oh, that's some frigates coming through. Dark Lord is on the prowl, clearly. I do think they should have a lot more achievements for high things that you get cool rewards for, because things like, I think we've talked about this before, but it's so easy to achieve all of the actual in-game achievements, and kind of like you think the game's been out for a very long time, so you would have thought it would make sense to add some more for like 1,000,000 nanites or loads of creatures scanned or something like that. Everything is grey tones. Is it red and grey tones? Because the planets that are red, they're the ones that I hate the most. They're like a chromatic red planet, and oh, really horrible. But if it's just everything grey tones, like it's almost like it's a monochrome planet, that would be pretty cool. Don't think I've seen one of those. I'm getting a bit fed up with this planet, to be honest. I mean, I think another update that they ought to do is to have a lot more stuff happening on planets. I don't know what stuff, but it is a bit like you can fly around, but there isn't much else to do other than that. And it's a frickin' C-class. Well, we'll go and get some stuff and things out of here. Always need lots of stuff and things. There we go. Like being in an old photograph. I don't think I've seen one of those. I mean, I should have done with the amount of planets that I've been to, but I really don't think I have. Where's the blooming save post? Oh, it's there. It's right next to it. So these dudes are still like, they're a bit weird. That these sentinels are like sort of semi-attacking, but not. I think they're like the sentinels that are scared. Oh no, he is attacking. It's just that they aren't sending the ships. Interesting. Well, I don't mind that. I suppose we should really go and sell some crap in this minor settlement as we're here. And I don't know why the exosuit really wants me to play with it. Right. Come on, out the way. You've just got a C-class. You're not good enough for us. Right, what can we sell? What can we sell? Was that 6 platinum? I don't think we need 6 platinum. I think we can start with that. Lava core we could get. We're going to get more units than we are going to get anything else. Some parasitic omelets. 107,000 units for a parasitic omelette? You can keep the parasitic omelette. Silver, don't need that. We can have the gold as well. 1 hex core. Not a lot I can do with a hex core, but I think I will still keep it just because really. Viking effigies, don't want those. Some primitive brewer's chisel, 650,000. We want to send those. I think this is something that we need for a quest. Send that away. Don't want those. Suspicious packet. Well, we're going to have to open that to see what it is. Right, what have we got on the ship then? Oh, we certainly do not need 9 Gek relics, or 6 Korvac crasets, or a storm crystal. Not sure about this. I have a feeling that these 2 things are needed for deliveries, but we usually end up, and we will bin that because we've got loads of them. Right, we should have a little bit more space now. A bit more space in our pockets. I don't know whether we've got... I don't think we have. I think we need more salvage data because I don't think we can send stuff to our ship. Wine Dark Planet. Wine Dark Planet. That's an interesting one. I'll have to look on Zane's crib sheet to see what that is. What is bugged out? New save about 60 hours in nearly bulletproof. Just brought my first ship last night. It was a sick royal exotic. Nice. Max active bonus. All I can hear is the sentinels firing projectiles at my ship. It's like... See, there he goes again. Just sending geocannons at me. Nice. Well, it's not doing me any damage at all, so I'm just going to sit here. Yeah, exotics, 49 million. A bit worse than when they cost like 12 million. Okay, you made your point. Firing your frickin' rockets at me. I've got a rocket launcher. So you know what? You know what we can do? Where are those sentinels? There you go. Bye bye. Is that better now? You feel better? Yeah? You happy now, Billy? Happy you got rid of him? He was firing rockets up your bottom. That's a very well balanced thingy. Salvage glass. There you go. Happy with that? Okay, right. Where is this other minor settlement then? It's over here. How far over here? 38 minutes. We're not even going north or south either, so doubtful that we'll see anything else. Well, we might do, but it's not a particularly interesting, exciting planet to peruse, is it? So I think we will just head on out to the next one. I don't think they get many slots though, John. I did notice this on the... Actually, no, the exotics had a lot more slots than they used to have. But I still think it was something like 25 or 28. It wasn't that much more. Whereas the explorers seem to have masses. And shuttles as well. But then who wants a shuttle? 195.7. Well, that is basically max, because 196 is max, isn't it? Because it'll be 195 plus 1. Look! We've got more of them! We're going to have so much salvage data. It'll be insane. All of this for free. Can I have you? Okay, we'll have to destroy that. Oh no, I can take it. Don't have to destroy that. That's fine. Ah, radiation's for wimps. Who wants radiation? Haha, got all your stuff. Got all your stuff. Got all your stuff. Nah, 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 nah. You can't catch me, you're just sentinels. Well, you can catch me if Billy takes forever to get the frickin' data. There's also a setting, I think, I can turn this off, isn't there, for the white fuzzy thing. Not fussed about cargo slots. Honestly, my plan is to get an S-class free freighter and then use it as my cargo via matter beam. Well, it's a bloody good job then that they fixed the manual save button, because otherwise there would be no chance you could have done that. Right, what is this going to be? Please be the S-class. No, it's another A-class. What's that? That's not a supercharged slot, so it's only got 2 supercharged on this one. And the A-class is missing slots as well. I don't really understand why a B cabinet would have the slots and the A cabinet is not having the slots. So I really hope that when we find this S cabinet, which will be very soon, don't you worry, because that is another Scannaroodle minor settlement. So they are actually giving us quite a few of them, so that's alright. Which direction are you, my dear? There you are. You're here. Hello! It's making me really run around today, isn't it? Runny, runny, runny. I mean, it might get to a point where we actually have to just go and find another frickin' system with a different multi-tool in it if it gets to this. Because this is rather silly. I mean, I know Lava Lamp will stick it out for like 200 and something settlements. That's because he's a madman. Absolute madman. Right. The freighter farm. Yeah, you couldn't freighter farm for a while because HD did solve it, but they gave you 1 save slot. So PD saves have 1 save slot. The problem is when they implemented this autosave, that autosave was taking that 1 save slot. So you couldn't reload or on to do a freighter battle or anything because the autosave would save you in space. So you couldn't reload to go back to the system before or even on the space station because it would save you in space within the battle. So therefore you couldn't reload. So you were absolutely buggered. Luckily they did save that, so the autosave is separate. Is this going to be the one, guys? Is this going to be the one? No, it's A-class. Is that? No, it isn't. I thought that was 3 together then, but it wasn't. And this one's missing loads of slots. Just not good enough, is it? It's not good enough. I think I'm going to talk to your manager, tick mine. I'm not going to tick your anything, matey. They've all obviously gone to the same hat shop. Clearly, right. Hi, Sentinel. I don't know quite what you're doing. Because... Oh, you're putting your visor down, are you? That doesn't scare me. It really doesn't. Long-tailed butterflies. Right, Old Explorer. Get one of those as a pet if you haven't got one of those as a pet. The reason I say that is because if you want to build a base and you find somewhere that's a build a base, do you know they are the best thing to fly when finding the hotspots? Because you can just fly and scan the hotspots, and it's so much quicker than getting in and out of an exocraft. So much better. And those things they're the fastest ones I've found so far. I mean, yours might not be fast. I found ones on a planet that were particularly... Billy's not that whiny. Maybe he's just having an off day. I don't mean to be whiny. I'm going to cry now. Billy's going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I don't care. But, Billy, don't listen. It's alright, he's flying. He's always got Jay-Z on full blast when he's flying. Like, he likes to focus. I just don't question him. He can do what he wants in the privacy of his own spaceship. Not quite sure what's going on with these Sentinels though. 21 minutes, we haven't seen anything yet, so let's skippity-doo-dah over to this one. Right. I thought Dark Lord might laugh at that. Old Explorer's little dig there. Streams for you, man. Streams for you. Well, not just for you. Oh, there was one there. What was this over here? I saw another landing pad. Ah, it wasn't. It wasn't anything we need to worry our little Gekhead about. Right. Come on. Come on, Billy. No, that's just being silly, isn't it? We're in a storm. Okay, your tail's being caught in the storm. That's it. Let autopilot do its job. Ah, cool. You've got a butterfly. Yeah, I just found them awesome to ride. I thought they were such... It was really fun, but they can go really fast. And they'll go flitter, 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 and then all of a sudden they'll go into a dive, and they'll go right super, super quick. But yeah, it was good fun. Right, come on, come on. Oh, it's an A-class again. I mean, it's got 2 supercharged slots, better than nothing, but it's still got loads of missing spaces. I quite like this weapon, though, because of it's got the black tubing as well as the stripe. And it's the black tubing on both. So it's a bit different. And I don't think Lava has found one in this colour combination. So it's a first as well. Usually, I think he probably hasn't, knowing Lava. But I would have catalogued everything I would have found if I was Lava doing that. I think it's probably just he remembers where they are. Oh, that was quick. That's what she said. Never. 4 days? Minor settlement? Are you having a laugh? 4 frickin' days? I don't think so. Not going for 4 days. Or is it sending us to another planet? Or is it on the other side of this planet? Clearly on the other side of the planet. And this seems like quite a big planet. Right, we could go over to that one in a minute if this is... Fucking hell, this is really taking us to the other side of the planet. We're going to Australia now, so we might have more luck. As long as Junt doesn't turn up. Watch it, he'll pop in the chat now. And then we'll only be getting C classes. Oh, good old Junt. Or poor old Junt. Lava finds all the S class cabinets and Junt finds the C class. Right, come on Billy. Rub your magic beads. Or your beans or whatever they are. No, that's a C class. I think you should be able to slap the Gek. Slap a Gek. That's it's like whack a rat. Or hit a mole on those at the fairground. It's called Slap a Gek. It's a new game. I'm sure Jason and Zane and Beebs and that would all like to play Slap a Gek. Maybe I could invent this as an actual game. We need some more emotes from Sean, to be fair, that we can actually do in game. That would be quite cool. Zeldrick knows that game. I did kill him once though. He invited me onto his freighter with Zane, and I think I killed him, and I pushed Zane into something. That was quite funny. That was an amusing time. He was trying to kill me, you see, and it kind of backfired on him. And then ever since then, he's been making bases to try and kill everybody. God, this really is sending me round the houses, isn't it? Round the houses. Alright, come on. Come on, Billy. You know your stuff. At least we've got a good ship to look at in the process. At least we're not in a shuttle. I pushed you into a wall. Yeah, you got stuck in that wall, didn't you? It's a bit like when I was building on the freighter and I tried to be clever and glitch built on Billy's freighter, and I managed to glitch myself into between the wall and the new part. That wasn't very clever, was it? So right, come on, this is going to be the one. I can feel it in my bones. I don't know how many bones Gek have. I think it's just 1. Maybe they've got more because they've got joints in their knees. Right, come on. Come on, be that little S bad boy. It's a B class! A B class! That's a very lucky B class, isn't it? To be like... I don't know what's up with these Sentinels. I really don't. I mean, they're just totally and utterly loopy. Right, I mean, we've got enough save things. Actually, I didn't have a look whether we've... Well, I wouldn't have known how many maps we had before. Because we had the maps. And those navigation data cubes would have just filled up the maps. I don't think we did get any though, because I think that was only on 3 before. What have we got in this glass? Oh, we got some mango gold. What I've always wanted. Not. Right, let's put that in there. Let's clean up our house a little bit. 40. That's nice. Oh, look, we got loads of them. We got 40, 83, I think. So we picked up a lot of them. We got a lot from that. That's pretty awesome. I don't know what that is doing there. Which one's which? That one's an instability injector, and this one's a suspicious packet. So we've got a suspicious scanner module. Wonderful. Right, let's scan the next place. Maybe I wasn't feeling the right amount of stuff in my bones. Maybe that was something else. Maybe that was bone worms from Fallout 76. God, this isn't going very well. Right. Come on. I think we're going to have to go to that other planet. Oh no, there's another one over there. 44 minutes away still. It's a good job we don't have to walk, isn't it? Otherwise, poor little Billy's legs. Right, come on then. I think we'll try that other planet. This system has certainly been teasing us. It really has. I mean, the first... On our stream, the first cabinet, the first space station cabinet we went to, had an amazingly sweet-ass pink beaked alien pistol. But it was a C-class. And then 4 jumps later, we find a nice multi-tool in the space station. But we've been looking for hours. Hours and hours and hours. Billy's getting tired. He's going to have some peanut butter sandwiches in a minute. Right. A-class. Oh, look at that, though. Look at that. This is probably the best one we've found so far, because that has got full and 3 almost together. And there isn't any more up there. I thought you were meant to get 4. Oh, no, you get 4 on an S-class, 3 on an A-class. So, maybe that's what it is. So, Poem of Lightning. So we will definitely pop a... Let's pop, because we might have to upgrade. I didn't say that. Billy, you didn't hear me. Because you've got an A-class pew-pew at the moment. Oh, there's a... Is that a bird that's... Oh, it's a bit demented, so it can't really be Zane. But it is kind of like an eagle type thing. It's quite a gracious bird. So now, that could actually be Vom Bonfardus, and it is X, so it must be Zane. So this must be an overlord. It is an eagle type bird. Should we give this the overlord Zane title? I think we ought to. So it begins with an X. So. There we go. He's got to be in most systems. I always forget to do this as well. So, what is the other planet in this system? Or the other moon? The other one moon is Frost Crystal. So that's the one that we were on last time. This one is Copper Gold. It's not going to be on that one. High Energy Planet. That one's not got much water. And it's also not got horrible sentinels. That one's got a lot of aggressive sentinels. I mean, it's got ancient bones and starboard. It could be quite cool nice looking. Let's go to Marianne and have a look in that one, because at least it will be a little bit of a nicer scenery. Because this one's just boring. This planet is boring. So let's head on to that and find ourselves an S-class. Right. On Marianne, on we go. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, Dark Lord. There's some certain stuff that are very, very, very rare, but super powerful. That would be very cool, I think. And I'm sure there is a lot of stuff they could do. I still don't really understand why they haven't added more parts to multi-tools. Because we only have the alien and the experimental, and there's only so many parts on those as a variance. The crystals, I would say, are rare, but lava finds them seemingly every day. Well, but this isn't a moon. This is a rainy planet. It's not a moon, okay? This is an actual planet. Promise. So this is got ancient bones, star bulb, and aggressive sentinels. And I was thinking about this, and the more and more I think about it, and I was going to do a video on it, but I kind of thought, well, I've got a glowy red thing in the. Ah, no, it's just because it's live stream. That's why. That would be why I've got a glowy red thing on my screen. Yeah, I was thinking about this, and it might be something that's worth making a short video on, even though I did something else. I mean, this showed from the picture that it didn't have water, or it didn't have much water, and we've come down onto a frickin' ocean. Right, is that land over there, or is that just clouds? Oh, it is land. We're all right then. Right, come on, be pretty, be a pretty beach. You're right. You're right. You're not the most amazingly luscious planet in the world, are you? Right. Let's find one. Find a minor settlement here. And this will then serve us right that we should have come here first. So, where is it? Come on, show it to me. Do 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 do. I mean, it's blue water, blue sky. Or green water, blue sky, but it just doesn't have any trees. It's a very treeless, boring. It looks a bit like Earth, actually. So this could be the Amazon. Parts of the Amazon that has just been destroyed. It's a nice thought there. Or it could just. It looks a bit like Cornwall, actually. Right. Let's go. Yeah, water on moons. Like why don't moons have water? Like, the moons here have atmospheres, so there's no reason why we couldn't have water on them. Yeah, that did look like Pure Origins Beaumont. It's a bit strange. I mean, it's nice the fact that it has the blue water, or the turquoisey water. Turquoise water and blue sky is very much welcome. But trees? I mean, let's see what grass it has. Does it have sexy... Oh, for God's sakes. I mean, it's got this curly kind of grass. And these little bubble grass. I mean, it's quite nice grass. It's very friendly, soft grass. Well, at least we've got a bit of a difference in tune now. Because we've got angry sentinels. That was rather irritating me with the no, okay, yeah, come on, Billy, get in there. Oof. Does that multi-tool look in the wrong place to you? I think somebody's been fiddling with this multi-tool, Billy, and they've put it back wrong, because look, it's far too high in the cabinet. A-class though, but it's still not a full A-class, and it's got awful slot placement. But better than nothing. Take the glowy cube when he's not noticing, Billy. Take it. Right. Don't go out that way. People waiting for you out there. What are you doing? Do you want to rest or something? Right, come on. They won't ever see you. Right, let's change something in the settings quickly, because I'm sure there is something in the new settings. Is it general options? That means you don't have to do... Right, see, that's annoying. Where is it? Flash to white transitions. I'm sure that... Control options off. I do this every time. And then save. I wonder if I manual save on this, it'll actually keep it now. I could do that, John. But I would still have Sentinel issue on this planet, wouldn't I? Right. And that did turn off the white transition. That's fantastic, because that is one of the things that irritates me more than anything else. Like, for Beeble, it's the, what does he call it? The target sweep. He hates the target sweep. That doesn't bother me. And I actually find it quite useful sometimes, the target sweep. But, yeah, Beebs hates that target sweep. The flash to white transitions, yeah, they are really irritating. So that you can turn off. That was a real nice thing that I didn't see that Zane picked up on the faction notes on that, but he might have done. I mean, I'm safe because he's not here. He's not listening. So he's out at a gig tonight, having fun times at a music venue. He's doing quite a few gigs this year. I think he's making up for COVID. This is an interesting settlement. They just decided to make those ones on the rocks. You can sleep up there. Give you some exercise climbing up the cliff. Right, that is a C-class piece of shite. We don't want that. The movers and the shakers are here. So this, yeah, I didn't notice. Let's just double check. It shouldn't. So now it just goes black instead of being white. So it still does the uppy, annoying, spinny thing, but just in a different way. Right. Okay, Sean. Fine. Right, let's stick some uranium in that. Stick some of that in that. 2 of them, though, to do that. 61% on a rocket, but we're alright for rockets at the minute. Let's... Come on, Billy. Come on, Billy, light my fire. Incoming still 4 hours? No, I don't think so. This must be a bit of a big planet as well. My launch thrusters do keep stopping working though. Finding that a bit of an issue. Well, it's the pulsing out of the planet. That's what I'm having a problem with. But usually all right. But at the minute, yeah. It could be this controller though. I think it may be dying on me. I'm not even a violent controller person, so it's I treat them with love. Come on, Billy. Why are you doing a Dark Lord? Like, what's wrong with the landing pad? Was it a bit dirty for you? Did you not like it because it was? Yeah, it wasn't clean enough for Billy. Right. So instead of going to white, we go to black. Fantastic. There is a gigantic crab. Look at the size of that crab. Oh my god. That thing is huge. I mean, it's huge in the distance, let alone being near it. We're going to have to try and find one. Like, get that as a pet. Because if we got that as a pet and made it even bigger. Imagine that on the anomaly. Operating the visor. Oh yeah, that. Do you mean that white flash? Oh, we actually haven't had a look in the cabinet yet, have we? Oh! This one's in the right place, sort of. B-class. Yucky B-class. What do you think you're going? This really isn't going well. Look at that! Look at the beast of that! Look at the size of it! It can land in its head. Oh. Hello? I think there's a storm. Oh no, it's an aggressive one. Is it an aggressive beast? It doesn't want... I've got some stuff. Do you want some food? I'll give you food. There we go. Let's pat you. Okay, but we can ride it. Look at that. We're like, we've actually in its brain, and we're like controlling its ears. Here we are. I'm just a walking down the street. Come on, Sentinels. I think you should be able to use them to attack, like be able to take over their claws or something. Are you trying to hit my crab? Are you hitting my crab? Look at that beast. Billy Blue Gek riding a crab that's like 400,000 times the size of him. Yo, Duck Sombra, you just caught Billy riding a crab. Look at the size of that beast. There's an even bigger one over in the distance. Right, I think we've had enough crab sticks for the minute. Let's go back. We are still, Duck Sombra, trying to find ourselves the S-class cabinet. We have gone to 2 different planets. This one we thought might be nice, or I thought might be nice planet. Turns out that it's actually not so nice. I mean, it's got blue water and blue skies, but that is where the niceness ends. So yeah, we are still trying to find this cabinet. I think if we can't, Billy, can you just make this pulse engine well? I think we need to take this into the shop. Your ship needs to have some work done on it. Yeah, I think we might need to find a different multi-tool, because we can earmark this, but it's just taking such a long time. And I mean, it's not really blue enough for Billy anyway, but a red squid head, yeah. The thing is though, with I think they are quite cool, but I don't really want something that isn't in the game, like vanilla in the game. I mean, I'm just a bit funny, like I don't really like playing with mods. I kind of like to play the game how it was intended. I mean, it's good, a bit of fun, it's like interesting and stuff, but you weren't meant to only be able to fly the ships, the squid head. So it's and I don't think it looks particularly good without the rest of the squid. I do like the little balls. I thought I died then. I seriously thought I died then. I might have to turn that back to white back on again. Yeah, I do like the ball, exotic ball. That was quite funny. Right, come on. Oh, at least it's a nice day anyway. It could be worse. Nice day with a bit of a frigate. And we have got Overlord Zanes on this planet. Right. Here we go. 34 minutes. This is making me jump backwards and forwards. I reckon we might have to move on and try and find a blue crystal multi-tool. I don't know whether anyone's found a blue crystal multi-tool yet. But obviously it's, yeah, the squid head bothers me a lot as well. It's just like, you expect the next, somebody's going to come out with like just the rings, like, and then they'll call it calamari. Just the front parts. Yeah, I'd quite like one of those balls, but I'd like it to roll. We can go and get a crashed ship, because there's a thingy over there. And these Sentinels are absolutely relentless, aren't they? Absolutely relentless. A-class, but that's 2 together there. Not bad at all. Although there's one over there. Still not as good as the other one we found. Which will have been now lost forever. But never mind, it was only A-class, and we don't want it. Right. Grab that, and no, you haven't died yet, it's just going to go black. Flawless calamari. Right, come on. That was a quick one, wasn't it? It gave me one quickly. It's a very nice sky, but when Sean says that every single one of these stars in the sky is a system that you can visit, right? When you go to the galactic map, there isn't that many. So I think he's lying. I think that is just like, that's just a good bit of art. Because you wouldn't be able to see that many. But anyway. Not gonna call him a liar, but he's just a liar. See, there's less stars in the sky when we're actually out in space than there are from the planet. Which doesn't make any sense at all, does it, if you think about it? If there was that many from on the planet, then you would literally be hitting into other planets. And there's only 6 planets in the system. So it'd be hitting into other systems. Ooh. This is quite a nice little location, actually. Do I see plants? John, I think I've seen some plants. This is the first time. We haven't got trees. Look, loads and loads of those data things on these planets. Look, we've got actual plants. And an underground cave. These are cool plants. I like these plants. They're like the breadfruit, like Monstera. Carbon and condensed carbon. I'm still yet to find a plant that gives me chromatic metal as the second... Oh, hello. You can have some food. Because I'm feeling generous, and I'll take your milk. You don't need it anyway. Sorry, jumped over you. This is quite a nice little place for a base. I mean, it's a horrible place for a base in terms of the fact that it's got nasty sentinels. But you've got like your own little private lagoon. Quite a sexy little area. And then you've got your own crashed freighter over there. This dude's got his own radar water tower, whatever a thingy-majig doodle what's it. So yeah. Fake stars in the system when they added it. Yeah. They're those glow-in-the-dark ones you stick on your ceiling, aren't they? I'm sure Dark Sombra will know what I mean by those, because I'm sure her children have those. I'd certainly had them when I was a kid. Used to love them. Then they bugged me because they would be like... They would glow too brightly, so then you couldn't get to sleep. There's always something with me, wasn't there? Always something with a Gek. Did we actually check this this cabinet? If this is the S, no, it's B class. Look at that! I've not seen the Blaze Javelin come with a mod before on a thingy, but that's a sodding B class. No, mate. Oh, you've gone to a different hat shop. Not the same hat shop as the other guys. Right, come on. Show me the money. No, we don't want to land there. We want to go over there. I'm sure this is where we came from. As compared to an above the ground cave, yeah. You know how to do the ship stuff with the save editor. I'm glad you do. I mean, I can do quite a lot with a JSON file, but the only thing I've really struggled to work out is that how do you... say if I want to start in Galaxy 13, right? So, I can start a save, and now with the autosaves, you can get an autosave straight away. So, you need to start a save, but you can literally just start the save, and then you can... because you need a save file, so you can't just start with no save file. With the save editor, so you can go into the save editor and say I want to change my starting system or start to system 13. The problem is that where it's going to put you is not necessarily going to be on a planet, and so you could start in space and you're floating in space next to your starter ship. Oh yeah, out the way. You can get into your starter ship and you can fly. Oh, it's a frickin' C class. You can fly to the space station and then start from there and thingamadoodle. But your ship is broken. But a lot of the time, because the ship's broken, you can't use your pulse. You can't use anything else. So, and you haven't got any shields, and you also haven't got any weapons. So, if you basically you can't pulse, but you can like maneuver forwards. So unless you're very, very close to a planet, you're a bit buggered. So what I'd like to know is how do you change your save to start in a different system and without joining somebody else's game, and make sure that you start on a planet? Because I couldn't work that one out, because I don't know how you'd... There must be a setting somewhere that tells the game to start you on a planet, but I don't know how and where that is. Like with Billy's save in the 225th galaxy, I actually joined Junt's game and then made a save and then edited that save to Billy. So that's how we got here, because Junt was going through all of the galaxies because he's a complete madman. And he was, and you guys must check out this video as well. I'll link it in the description. Junt made a video, and he's split it up into, I think, sets of 50. But he's travelled through every single galaxy in No Man's Sky, and he's found a Diplo in every single galaxy. So he's found one different Diplo in every single galaxy. It's pretty cool. That took him a long time to do, and it was a good little personal challenge, but it was a fun one. A-class, nasty. Nasty A-class, although it wasn't that bad of an A-class, but it's still not an S-class. It's not what I want. I'm going to start... Billy's going to cry to his mummy soon, but she's in a different galaxy, so she doesn't really care. Yeah, that's the problem, but there must be... But Dark Lord, if you think about it, how would you start in Euclid? How would you start on any save? Because the save has got to know where it is going to put you on a planet. Otherwise, this would be the same if you started a new save in Euclid. It might put you in space. So there must be something in the save file somewhere that denotes how, and tells the game to start you on a planet. That's what I need to be able to try and find and change. Something you do when you change the galaxy. Oh, there's another. So that's what I'd like to know. You want to explore more galaxies, but you get distracted, yeah. I mean, I did have a bit of a mission that I was going to be doing on Golden Gek's save, and I've still got to write the next... I've recorded all of the... I've got to write the script, and I've got to record the script using Golden Gek's voice, which is a little bit more tricky and takes a lot more time. So I've done the living ship recording and all of that. I've edited some of it. It's a blooming long quest though, that, and it's probably one of the worst written. It's really, really difficult to follow, and it glitches out so much. So anyone trying to do the living ship quest, it really is they haven't made it any better, put it that way, with the updates. And considering it's something that takes so long and it's got so much time gates on it, I thought they would have made it better. Ooh, a radiation protection module. That would be very nice, thank you very much. I think that's like our first S-Class out of all of these cabinets that we've checked. Our first S-Class piece of tech. So, does that mean that we're going to get an S-Class multi-tool? We haven't got any multi-tool in here. Well, that's not good. It's a C-Class anyway. You can stay in your horrible cabinet. I don't want to talk to you. You smell. He went to the crappy hat shop. Bought one of those crappy hats that only the C-Class people wear. Wild Bear, yo, how you doing? That was very minimalistic, wasn't it? That was a minimalistic C-Class, but because it's a C-Class, it can stay minimalistic. Right. Yam on. This is starting to get irritating now. 4 minutes. See if we can see anything else in 4 minutes. Can do a lot in 4 minutes. Billy can do even more. But don't let him hear you say that. He gets a bit tetchy. About the size of his pew pew. Yeah, shiny squirrel hunting. Shiny squirrel hunting is always good. I mean, this was completely found accidentally, as in, well, I mean, we were looking for a cabinet, but we weren't, we didn't know what, we just went into the space station and just casually looked at the cabinet after we were looking for upgrades, I think, and we're like, oh, this is nice, this is sexy. Let's have this. That's a beast. I did find a very cool. Oh, what's that? That's a settlement that's not in the ground. But what's that one? Is that one a minor settlement? Can't see. No, it's not a minor settlement. Found a system the other day. It was a Gek system, and it was an opulent system. I don't know whether opulent. I think it's just the flavour is 3-star basically. And it had nearly all the ships were haulers. There was about 6 or 7 different types of haulers, as from memory. So being an opulent system and all haulers, I'm hoping that there's going to be a very high chance of having crashed haulers, and maybe an S-class crashed hauler, being an opulent system. That would be very nice, because I would quite like. I've got a good idea for a way that you could get money very quickly. I've got to test it. I sort of half tested it, and then squirrels happened, and I started doing other things. So yeah, that didn't work. But if it does work, then it could also be a nice way of getting a lot of nanites and a lot of money very, very quickly. And I don't think anyone else has covered it yet, so I'll be interested to know if it works. Because if it does work, then I'm very surprised that no one's found it. You broke into the gingerbread house. It's not Monday yet. Poor little Hansel and Gretel. Was there a witch in it? And if so, which witch was which? A-class. Not a particularly brilliant layout, but it is full slots. This poem of lightning is really starting to set me on fire. It's really sparking me. Trying to get all the puns. Come on. I reckon we do like a couple more and then just try and find a different system. Because this is just really, really irritating. I'm not a lava. I can't go on forever like lava. Just ask his maid. She knows. He goes on forever. Whining, that is. He gets through quite a lot of maids because they can't keep up with him. A lot of icing. Did your kids ice the cake? Did they ice the gingerbread house by any chance? And is that why there's lots of icing? You probably did see though, Sombra, but I wrote you a comment, I think, on your Twitter, your pictures. Your hair was really cool. Really like that. It was nice pastel shades. But is that your real hair or is that just an outfit wig for the occasion? Because if it was your real hair, you got the colours really, really well. That's what makes me think it might be a wig. Like a Halloween wig. And B-class, what is this place? What is this place, Gek? What is this place? Nuss process. You're a bad Gek. I mean, you would have thought by now that we'd have absolutely shit tons of nanites, but we actually don't. That's the sad point. We've got about 15,000, I think. What have we got here? 14,000. Not even 15,000. Only 14,000. We've got lots and lots of save data, though. Throws nasty gingerbread. It's because it's not an Oreo. You should have made your house out of Oreos. Although it would be pretty tricky. I mean, you'd have to cut the Oreos into squares somehow, and that just would be like committing Oreo-cide. And Devontae would be very unhappy if you started cutting up Oreos. Although, I mean, yeah, you couldn't really even interlace them, could you? ginger Oreos. Ah, you could get... Maybe if they made square ginger Oreos... Ginger Oreos would be actually really nice, wouldn't they? Oh, I missed that. Oh, it is a wig. I was going to say, because if you got those pastel colours to be that good at home, then you should be changing your career into a very good colour technician. Because I was looking at it thinking, that must be a wig because the colours are just too good. B-class! Oh! What are you doing to me, Gek? What are you doing to me? You do realise we're not even... Billy's not going to like it. We'll find the S-Class and he's going to be like, I don't want that one. I want that one. Like Little Britain. That's what he's going to do. He's going to do a... what was the character in Little Britain? The one that's in the wheelchair but doesn't actually need to be in the wheelchair. I want that one. Right. Come on. Yo, Shunt! How are you doing? I was just telling everyone about your, oh, look at that. 3... Did we just go to this one? I know we just took off, but... It's a bit suspicious, isn't it? I think we did go to that one. I was just telling everyone about your video with the Diplos. A Diplo in every system. Well, galaxy even. If you did a Diplo in every system in every galaxy, now that really would have taken you a while for the video. But yeah, your video about the Diplos in every galaxy, which is super cool. I must leave you a comment actually on that as well. I think if there's a way of being able to promote it in the community tab, on my community tab on thingy, YouTube, but I'm still really kind of getting the hang of how to use all of that. And if I did promote it, you'd only have like 2 people see it anyway, because I don't seem to get much visibility on that, but never mind. She was a sight to behold. She looked really cool. It looked very, very cool. Ah, that's a C-class piece of shite. We're not going to take that. This is getting on my nerves now. Junt, we have been to so many. We even switched planets. We switched planets twice. This planet is... I mean, it looks nice when the sun comes out and storms clear. I mean, there isn't any plants. So we're a bit lacking in the old plant department. Or trees. It seems to have plenty of minor settlements. But we're up to like... Oh, God knows how many we're up to. I don't even want to know. Like 50, 60? Across the actual entirety of the last save and this one. And, I mean, I can't see how they're that difficult to find. I mean, Lava gets it within like 6, doesn't he? These days, anyway. He didn't used to, but I think that's before he had words with Sean. One settlement, you go to S-Class. Oh, the tables are turning, are they, John? Good, you stay in the chat then. We need your S-Class luck. Because Billy ain't having any S-Class luck at the minute. I think he used it all up on his ships. And his freighter. Although the freighter did take a while. That was an entire stream. Oh, you don't have Twitter? Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. We'll see what Elon does with it. It'll be very interesting. Oh, another C-Class. Oh no, I thought we'd been here. We haven't been here. It's okay. The same brown grass when we meet. What we did find in this system, though, is lots of navigation data in the wild. Farms of it, and I've never quite seen so much together. I don't know whether they've added more since the update, because obviously the need for different maps and stuff. Maybe they have. Maybe they haven't. Who are we to say? That does bug me that they haven't fixed that issue with the side of the minor settlements not being there. That's been a day one issue as well. I mean, all they needed to do is a bit better fabrication and a lick of paint. But hey. Who are we to reason why? I am just a Gek. just a little blue gek. Two tools, both identical. What, you found two experimentals that were exactly the same? They must have been the black and white ones. I was going to say, minor settlement, please. Were they the black and white ones, Junt? Yeah, that's pretty much why I've got Twitter as well. Although I quite like to look at what Elon is saying on a daily basis, just because he's totally insane. A-class! Ugh. Normally you wouldn't go yuck to an A-class, but when you've seen 500,000 of them, and we have named the big flying birds Overlord Zane though, so don't worry. That has already been taken care of. So Christy will be happy there. Wonder how Christy is today. I haven't seen or heard from her. Over 200. I mean, I would just give up on that. I just really couldn't have been bothered. You've done 200 settlements. I mean, if we do more than 50, I'm going to die and just give up. Billy doesn't like all this malarkey. Oh, what's that? That looks like a crashed ship to me. Well, it's a flag. Why is there a flag but no ship? That's very strange. Right. I quite like this turquoise water though. The blue water is a bit too it's a bit too fake, isn't it? A bit too blue. But this turquoise water is like you could have some underground plants and a bit of algae, especially if it's a hot planet like this. I quite enjoy your Twitter, Dark Sombra. It's quite amusing. That guy didn't have a very good pilot, did he? I mean, really, he could have done better than that. Yeah, I mean there are some people that I enjoy on Twitter, but a lot of the time it is just a load of twiddly bollocks. To be fair. You did one that was more than 200, John. You are mad. It would have to literally be an alien with a lipstick, or a really, really fancy antimatter housing, sodium nitrate, and carbon nanotubes. You always need something, don't you? Always need something. Ah, there we go. I couldn't pass up on grabbing an extra little slot for Billy. He needs his backpack. Right. We're going to go there, because then that fits it. And then we've got to get you some tech, because you've done pretty well surviving so far on just what we've... oh, there is no minor settlement here. We've got it. So, pardon me. Yawning. I think it's because I've been... we had quite a nice day in England today. It wasn't... and by quite a nice day, I mean it wasn't raining. Well, maybe it was raining a little bit. So, Gabby had a couple of lessons in the morning she had to teach, so she popped off and did that. Like, with her new job where she is, or at the new club that she's teaching at now, it's a little bit further to go, but because she's got an electric car, it just means that even if she goes over for one lesson, it doesn't really matter, because she's the one that's laughing, because it costs us hardly anything to fuel it. I think it's the equivalent of something like a full charge is like £3. I mean, it's just, you only need to really charge it once a week, because she's only doing, because she can use the braking to get the energy back. Come on. A-class, but that's a really good thingy, and it's full for a change. That's good. So that's quite nice, both on the top row. Yeah, she was very. There's go on Dark Sombra's Twitter, which is xxdarksombraxx, because she's 15. You see, she likes the putting the XXs on, like little girl. Quite sweet, isn't it? Really. So yeah, with the regenerative braking on our car, it means that as long as the only time it's a real killer is if she's on the motorway. If she's not on the motorway, then she can pretty much go out with, say, 100 miles of range and come back with 100 miles of range. So it's a pretty ideal. So it just means that she doesn't have to worry about the fuel cost or anything. The rest is her time. And Gabby has no problem getting up early. She's the opposite of me in terms of that. I've never noticed this before. I didn't realise that the cab had like a hexagonal glass. Very cool. It's a bit like the squids. I'm sure they've added more detail onto these ships, because this does seem like it's got a lot of detail. Like the metal looks more metal. But this is one of the nicest fighter bodies, I think. Is that another minor settlement? I think it is. One day, having loading issues today. You've had that name since you were 15. That's strange then that you had that when you were 15. Oh, hello, traveller. We'll have your grave, please. Even though you're going to want me to give you 250 frickin' nanites, aren't you? I'm going to refuse to read it. I don't want to know your manuscript. Just give me something. He gave me units for not reading his manuscript. Right. Where did you come from? I want your bits. Thank you very much. And that was a C-class tool. I'm just checking. Yes, it was a C-class tool. So, why was there a traveller in a C-class tool cabinet? Oh, the smoke's really billowing on this one, isn't it? I think that they should also make it on survival that there is a chance for that thing to explode, so that when you open it, you do actually have a chance of getting damaged. So yes, you can get tech, but you might actually be hurt. It takes 50% of your health off or something. That'd be quite cool. Yeah, a lot did change in your break, John. A lot did. I mean, did we just jump from this one to this one? Or is that like 3 in a row? I didn't mine anything, so I can't tell whether this one's... Let me quickly jump out. I can't see. I didn't think that they were too close to each other, but they might have been. They might have been. We can tell quite quickly. The other thing that I've noticed is... Oh yeah, we've been to this one. Is when you used to interact with the damaged machinery, the fire would stop. Now the fire continues. So do we think that the fire was meant to have always continued, or do you think they broke it and it's just been overlooked? Because theoretically, if you're going to mend the damaged machinery, it should put out the fire, shouldn't it, really? I mean, otherwise you're not really mending it, you're just grabbing something and fucking off, aren't you? I mean, it shouldn't be calling damage to mend the damaged machinery. Right, this is going to be the one. This is a very, very nice fog, but I think otherwise we're just going to have to move on. We're going to have to move on to a different system, because this is doing my absolute nutting. Come on, Billy. Luck of the Gek. Luck of the Gek. Come on, what you going to be? Go on, please. Be the S-class. And you're a B-class. A B-class of Billy. That's not good. Oh. How many cabinets are there in this system? You never heard the name Sombra before? Total creative freedom. Well, you could have total creative freedom at any time, can't you? I suppose no, because the head teacher might come round to your house and and tell you off for being too creative. God forbid that your children are creative and have creative minds. Oh, don't allow that in this day and age. Oh no, no, no! They should be conforming to everything. But yes, silly teachers. Oh, that's quite good. That's on the way. Be quite. I mean, this music is. I mean, it's funky that we've got this funky beat, but the Sentinels are clearly bugged because they're not turning off at all. I know there's a high Sentinel activity on this planet, but they're not turning off. It's the Spanish word for shadow. Okay? 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 I can understand the Spanish, but I can't speak the Spanish. I'm getting better at understanding it to the point that I can walk in to a room with Gabby talking to her mum, and I can kind of say to Gabby, "Oh, that isn't very nice. Oh no, don't say that. No, that wasn't very good." And she looks at me as if like, "Oh shit, he's understanding what I'm talking about." But I can't speak it back. I've got no ability to get the words back out into a sentence. The only one I can do is French. French I'm not bad at. I know a lot of words. I just have this problem of joining them. That's it's the joiny words that I forget. And so I kind of like, I can point to things and I know what they all are, but I can't say, yeah, but how do I say and? Or how do I join? Can I have a, like, and because they also say everything backwards. Gabby is from Venezuela, so she is, they speak Spanish, but she's also half Italian, so she speaks Spanish and Italian. So she's half Italian, half Venezuelan. So she literally comes from the other side of the planet. To me. So I actually had to go to the other side of the planet to find a girlfriend that would put up with me, you see. That's what it's like. Joining words, that's called a sentence. Yes, exactly. That's the problem. I can French, I can do lots of different words. Like, I know loads of different words. Like, obscure things that I've somehow managed to remember. But it's the stringing it all together so that a French person can actually understand what on earth I'm talking about or meaning is the hard part. And sometimes it's just easier for them to speak English. In Italy, same with Italian, I can understand what they're talking about, and they speak fast. I mean, the Spanish speak fast, but the Italians speak really fast. At least with the Italians, though, you know if they're angry, because you can hear it in their voice. Whereas the Spanish, like, they're quite laid back, really, and floaty. But, and they just get louder and louder and louder. I think the scariest is Polish. My friend's Polish, and I was in her house once, and I'd gone and sat in the living room, and her and her mum and dad and her brother were in the kitchen, and like, I honestly thought they were having like some massive family row. Shock and awe. Hello, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're good. I'm good, thank you. I thought they were having this like massive argument, because I was like, shit, shall I go in and say anything? And like, my friend came out. I said, like, everything all right? Like, you're all like, she's like, yeah, what? I said, well, you were like shouting at each other, and she's like, no, we weren't. It's just normal talking. And it's like, they literally are really like blunt, and everything sounds really like really angry, but they're not. But the good thing about their kind of conversations is they don't beat about in the bush from anything. Giggity, giggity, giggity. They will literally tell you what you think, even if it's not so pleasant. I think that Russian is a bit like that. They will literally just tell you. But with Russian, they'll just add in a couple of insults as well. Polish will just tell you what they think. Hungarian, I trained a Hungarian girl for salon management once, and she was going to be the Hungarian country representative for the brand of, that I used to work with. We trained her in our salon, and that was very cool. And yeah, Hungarian was a very interesting language. Not a language that I would choose to. I didn't think it was a very sexy language, to put it that way. It's a bit of a mouthful. Good job that I don't need to speak Hungarian, really. Dark Lord may be right. He actually is usually right, GG. Oh, what a surprise that Dark Lord's memorised that one. As long as there isn't any other ones that... Like, Christie's not here, so I'm not going to have been million quoted like a zillion times a day. Oh, yeah, Dark's... Old Explorer, I am 100% with you on that. And I think that's probably why most of my friends, bar about 2 or 3, are foreign. Like, I don't have any issues with like, even if they're speaking English, because obviously I'm a Brit, so I can't speak anything else properly. They will speak loads of languages. We just don't speak anything. We're rubbish at that. So, even though some of them have quite strong accents, I don't really ever hear it. I kind of just understand them, and I think it's because Gabby's obviously got a fairly strong accent. It's not that strong, but it is quite strong. Her dad's got a fairly strong accent. Again, he's Venezuelan, but half Italian as well. So I think I just get used to it. But then other English friends I'm with will be out with us, and they'll be like, "What do they say? I can't understand what she's saying." I'm just like, "Why not? Speaking perfect English." But it's just the accents are strong. This is a T3 economy, yes, Junt. Don't worry about it. It's just Billy's not having good luck in this particular system. So this S-Class, this Elusive S-Class should definitely exist. But where? Where? Yes, but Old Explorer, sometimes if it's a girl asking you something, she wants you to lie. It's like the famous old, "Does my butt look big in this?" It's always, "No dear, it looks great. You look fantastic. It looks beautiful." Because otherwise you are going to have a very red slapped face. Yeah, that's the thing. If we're definitely not in a T1 economy. We are definitely in a T3 economy. I mean, I will just show you just so that you are okay. Advanced. See? And it is a 3-star economy. We'll just double check that again. Yeah, we're definitely advanced. I mean, it is at war, so I mean, this could be why they're hiding the old S-Class. But this is mightily irritating. We did just land at that one, didn't we? Right. I think we've got. Let's take it down to 10. 2 more maps, and then we'll just try and move. We'll try and find a blue crystal multi-tool. That'll probably be easier than finding the S-Class frickin' cabinet in this system. So, at least we can move on and see what we can find. Have you tried looking at the settlement that the S-Class is at? If I had found where the S-Class was at, Junt, I wouldn't be looking for the S-Class. Or, you could, if you have been truthful and told them they got big bum, you have to follow it up with, "I like big butts and I cannot lie." The whole song, and do the whole rendition. And then they'll find it funny. And forget that you've just insulted them and said they've got fat ass. Right, one more, Billy, one more, and we'll move on, because this is just really very irritating. Oh, I think we'd already been here, so it's starting to send us back to places we've already been to. That's not good. When that happens, it means that maybe, I mean, we don't know for sure that there's definitely an S-Class cabinet in every system. We think there is, or on every planet. We think there is. the files kind of allude to the fact there should be. Is that another one there? Yeah. So this is the double trouble I think we went to earlier. I think we saw these. This was the first thing we went to in this system. A, and that was the A with the 2 technology supercharged. Right. AA. Yeah, so we've already been to this one. Final one. Final departure at gate 9. It's never gate 9 though, is it? You're always near gate 1 and it's always gate 457. And they always send you to the other end of the airport. Yeah, ladies are meant to have hips. I mean, Gabby's a very slim girl. When I first met her, she was quite muscly because she was still playing tennis like all the time, and she'd only just really finished playing professional tennis a year or so before, or a couple of years before. But she also used to go to the gym every day, and her workout routine was like ruthless. Oh, it's a C class. So what was that on? Was that on my? Yeah. So we're gonna move on now. This is just ridiculous. Right. Are we fueled up, or is this the wrong ship? This is the wrong ship. So let's. Let's pull in our freighter. Freightorius. I think I actually speak more Zanish than I speak other languages. Coordinates and galaxy number. You can check if there is an S-class cabinet. Thank you for flying GG Air. We hope you had a pleasant flight. I don't think you'd be having a pleasant flight if you were actually flying GG Air. I think GG Air might be a little bit stinky. Right. Oh, what's that? Why have you got parked, destroyed ships in my bay? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Come on, get to the squid. Because this squid has got a very, very nice hyperdrive bonus, even though we haven't put very much on it yet. We've got a tiny little amount of hyperdrive on there. Actually, have we got another hyperdrive? We may have already found another hyperdrive. No, we haven't. Oh, actually, what's in this? What's in my... Oh, it's a C-class! A C-class! Ugh! Right, let's stick this hyperdrive module in because it's just it's a bit of extra, isn't it? Another 167 light year range, so that's 1,322. Thank you very much. I will take that. I will take it and call it Susan. Right. Other than that, though, the one there. Oh no, we have got. No, we haven't. Yeah, the actual technology slots on this are crap in terms of where the actually we should have a fourth one. Oh, it's up there. So it can maneuver quite well. Run, good to get to the squid. Oh, this squid is a nice colour. It's but that's what I mean. Billy was very, very lucky in terms of his S-class blue freighter, his S-class blue squid, which is called Hammer of the Sombra. I mean. And Sombra was looking for squid. I mean, exactly. How? I mean, we did rename it. It was Hammer of the something, but it was nearly Sombra though. Right. Galaxy map. Let's say, are we feeling fruity? Are we feeling fruity? Let's go to a right. So look, we can just double check. 3-star, there we go. Look, 3-star economy. There has got to be an S-class cabinet in there. I mean, I'm going to write the better write the name of the system down quickly, just in case, because I am going to go and find it. I've got to. Coythiu. Elusive 3-star. That's the white and teal S. Oh, it's not. I can't call it an S class because it's and it's an EXP. Whitetail EXP. Haluthu. 0% poor, 1% in medium, 2% in rich systems. Yeah, S-class ships and MTs, but then you've got the pirate systems which throw all of this on their head because, like Lava's found, and I've also found, if you find a nice tool in a C-class cabinet in a pirate system, a lot of the time that same tool will come into the S-class cabinet, which is a bit weird. So I don't know why or how that's affecting or running up with things. But anyway, right. Let us go and find ourselves a sexy. Maybe we should try one that isn't at war. That would probably be a good idea. A sexy 3-star. Viking preferably, because then we have... Oh, what was that? What was that? That was a Gek. It's high supply. Conflict is unavailable. Incurb 4. Let's go to Incurb 4. It's got 6 planets, so we have got a chance of more pools. You finally found the 11th fauna underground, the black and white planet. Congratulations. They are buggers to get. Oh, look, we've got a battle as well in the ship that doesn't have the battle capabilities. So, we can't even... Oh, is that a golden planet as well? And it's a blue frigate. Blue freighter. It's only a mini one, though. I don't think we've got enough... No, we're going to have to... we're going to have to fly out, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, these planets have also got a lot of water, which is not going to be good. But if we head to the space station... Sorry, battle. I will... excuse me. I didn't ask you to fly and come and hit me. The squid doesn't really have any weapons. The squid is a lover, not a fighter. So unfortunately, we might not stay here anyway if we're... This space station is right in the middle of Sean's ring, isn't it? No, not quite. On the outskirts, on the rim. Right, come on. Let's go and see what's in that cabinet. I mean, I would absolutely wet myself with laughter if this is kind of like an alien or a crystalled multi-tool, because, like, what are the chances? Oh, well, it's not, is it? And it's a frickin' C-class. We're definitely going. We're going, Billy. Grab your suit upgrade. And let's get the fudge out of here. Right, yeah, that'll do. Take that one. Don't care. I'm not even going to talk to him. Don't even want to know. Right. Don't care. Don't care. Shaun of the Rims. Yeah, I've never found a difference between John either. Medium and... I mean, I suppose though it's 1% and 2%. So it's kind of like... Not really much in it, is it? I could have got a bulkhead from helping this person, but we might still be able to get a bulkhead. Should we bother getting a bulkhead? I mean, it would be good to get a bulkhead, but I can't even see... Have they destroyed the freighter? Have they actually destroyed the freighter? Like, there was a freighter here. Is it actually being destroyed? No, it's over there. I was gonna say. I didn't know that was a thing. If that is a thing, but it isn't a thing, so don't worry about it. Right, have they defeated the pirates? And can I mosey on in? I think they have. See, this does seem to also be a little bit of a strange thing that the pirate fights or these freighter fights, if you just kind of go away, the pirates seem to just leave them alone. It's an A-class as well, not an S-class. I mean, if it was an S-class, well, it wouldn't be an S-class because... Well, it could be because there's a 3-star economy. So there is a chance of there being something cool in the multi-tools. Who do I need to see around here? Need to see you, do I? Are you going to actually give me anything? Because I didn't really help you, did I? No, you're not going to give me anything. Take bastards. Right, we'll leave you to it. Yeah, you can't actually get the freighter battle if you go away from it, because when you come back it's not there anymore. Whereas that didn't used to be a thing. It used to just be there and you could just carry on fighting it. So I don't know how this will affect the freighter battles for hunting the ships. I suppose though you're not actually wanting the reward for them, are you? You're actually only wanting the actual freighter itself. That one looks quite... I'm quite interested to know what that little moon is, because it's all golden and chunky. I'm thinking it might be Chunky Monkey. Ashen Planet. There's a drink in Cyberpunk called Spunky Monkey. Don't know whether I'd want to drink it though. Right, come on. Why? They still haven't fixed this, that you can lock onto the actual planet. Right, unknown moon. No, I didn't want Asphalt. Didn't want to know what Asphalt was at all. I wanted to know what this little moon is. And we'll get there by the time we can scan it. Oh, it's empty. And let's go. Let's go. Nose to the wind. Or tentacles to the wind, whatever you say. Yeah, the 3-star Viking system is the best because you can also get the oh, what am I doing? That's not what I wanted. Can I have a free explore, please? Thank you very much. Economy. There we go. I mean, I've never found this actually work on the economy scanner, even though it says economy. I've never actually really found it to be useful, because I would have thought that then green... What colour is 3-star? Because it doesn't work, does it? Because that's... Is it... What is the colour denoting on this? Because that's a 2-star, that's a 2-star, that's a 2-star, and they're all different colours. So how can this filter the economy in any way? Or is it putting it via commercial? So let's have a look. So that one's the green one there is commercial. So that one is... No, and that's trading. So I don't understand what that is for. But it isn't, because I've just proven that that's not the case. Because look, economy trading, economy commercial. I mean, I suppose that is... Commercial is trading, couldn't it be? Shipping. Commercial. Commercial. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are right. But that would still be... Ooh, Washang Odi. Washang Odi is flourishing. He's got a lot of rings as well. Rings on his fingers and bells on his toes, this one. Economy type for trading. Yeah, but they should have done it economy type for multi-tool hunting. Right, okay, fair enough, fair enough. This is a very nice, beautiful turquoise system. How many suns does it have? Only got the one sun. And it has got a very cool shaped space station. My favourite shaped space station out of all of them. I don't know what colour it is because we got too much of a glow in this. Is it white and black? White and black. We could be onto a winner here. This could be the horned blue crystal experimental that we've all been waiting for. Ah, I see. But that's the trading routes, is it? Cool. I didn't know that. It's a small pistol. It's a small pew-pew. He's only got a small pew-pew. Let's see what it is. It's a B class, so we can leave straight away. Because unless it's an A class cabinet, I can reload into the A class cabinet. But otherwise, we've just got a load of twiddly bollocks otherwise to go around and have a look around. I mean, I can always come back and we can spend hours looking. But we want to go wham bam thank you ma'am and actually find a although, what's this one? Galaxy 227 is pretty hard to find good, nice planets. This one looks like it could actually be quite nice. I mean, I say that, and every time I say this planet could be quite nice, it turns into a toxic hellhole dump. So, it's just, I don't know, you sometimes can get just a feeling for the type of colours that they use. But then also, I tend to get this wrong. I got it wrong. It's not too bad. What colour's the water? There's no water there. Is there water over here? Careful of your squid's bottom. Never good to smack your squid's bottom. Have we got water on this one? Maybe we haven't got water on this one. But it isn't as nice as I thought it could be. Never mind, eh? Never mind. Right. Go through the ringer. What's that one? Cactus. Actually, hang on a sec. Hang on a cotton picking moment. Cactus flesh. What's this? That's also cactus flesh. That's gamma root. We've got, because we are still needing to try and find a stasis device system, because that is what. Why do they always frickin' jump in your face? It's always the same, isn't it? A boggy planet. See, these ones always look like they're going to be crap from the outside, and then when you go to it, they're pretty cool. But activated is going to have a lot of storms, so I just want to scan that planet. I mean, this isn't going to be a system that we can use. Large ship proximity. No shit. We're in space. It's a very nice radioactive wasteland, yeah. Bit like Fallout. Oh, come on, give me the planet. This is where I usually just call in my freighter, scan them, because that is irritating. Come on! There we go. What is it? What is it? Oh, no, we're getting out of the way. We're getting out of the way. You can scan all you like, matey. Matey boy, we're buggering off. Right. Let's find a Viking system, because everything's been Gek so far. Fancy Gek. 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 Well, that was Viking, but it wasn't 3-star. Oh, Viking 3-star. Yogani Yeti. Yogani Yeti. Yogani Yeti. Yeah, wasn't really going to work into a song, that was it. We're taking a break from the Munty Hunt, seeing what else we could find, because we've done a million systems in there. Well, that's a pretty planet. What is it? Frost crystal and salvage. Frost crystal with brown? That must mean it's got brown water. Ugh. Frost crystal. What's this one? We do all this. This looks like it might be promising. Oh, it's a swamp. What's this one? This looks like Earth. A decaying nuclear planet. Well, it could be Earth if Russia has its way. Have we only got 3 planets in this system? I don't think so. I think there was more than that. But let's go to the space station, see what piece of junk we've got in the trunk. Oh, I don't like these space stations. I always feel like they're a bit like it's got that little righty, the little jet engine at the bottom. I mean, who's going to go down to like service that little jet engine? It's got to constantly be on, otherwise. Maybe that's just where they incinerate everything. But it's a very small, like, for what is going on in the rest of that space station. That's what I want to know. We can only see and access this bit, but there must be other bits in the... Oh, these are fancy plants. I've not seen these plants this bright in here before. Anyone else seen these plants before? I've never seen bright plants like this. Do the plants in the space station, are they taken from the plants that are in the planets. But we didn't get our freaking exosuit upgraded from that. Several Geks go there to keep it tuned up. What? Just read Viking systems. I didn't even know that either. It shows how much time I've not spent in Galaxy maps. That's probably one of the things I've done least of, is actually warping and going through systems. So I really have never really taken much attention to the Galaxy map. Right, let's go and try that, because that was just... Sorry, mate, I just jumped on your face then. This system hasn't got a lush planet anyway, so it's kind of pointless going to it. Right, so you're trying to tell me that I can go into the Galaxy map and I can filter it via race. I can. So, are you trying to tell me that's also going to be... Why did I never know this? Oh no, lifeform filter. Why did I not put 2 and 2 together? I think I've put 2 and 2 together and made 28,476. Okay, this makes it much easier. Let's go to iCandy. Oh my god, I feel a bit of a plonker, to be honest. GG. Yeah, I've not done much in the Galaxy maps. That's my excuse. And this looks lovely. I really like this. When you get one of these systems that's a really dark blue. A dark blue and kind of a mustard planet. Give me something luscious. Cyrus. Yeah, you can piss off ships. You always irritate me. Right, can we actually... No, we can't. We can't. I didn't look how many planets was in this system. But it's got a really nice feel about it, this one. And it's got a triangle. Maybe we'll call it Bermuda. Maybe we might get lost. You cannot add maybe. But I can't see anything sexy in that multi-tool cabinet, unfortunately. But it is an A-class cabinet, so we could have a little reload and see what's into this system, because this system is particularly sexy. So let's get that one first and help with our travels. Thank you very much, kind sir. I will take that and I will bugger off over here because there's a traveller, so we can get extra duty bits from his grave. That's a technical term, that is, duty bits. Hello, duty. Can we have some of your bits? Right, but it's going to cost me 250 frickin' nanites, isn't it? Right. It was meant to happen, mate. I wasn't really listening to what you were saying to me, to be fair. I'd like to know where you died. And I want to make sure it's you at your grave this time, not some imposter. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, nearly got taken out by an engine. Never good when that happens. Bad for your health. We all know different things, at least. Yeah, I just don't know very many different things. That's the only problem. Storage augmentation. Hunt low-level pirates. Why would I want navigation data as a reward? I mean, I think that's a really shitty reward, isn't it? I mean, storage augmentation's okay, but I mean, we're not doing it, but... like... still. What are you going to give me as a gift? I want a gift, because I'm Billy Gek, and I demand that you give me something. What are you going to give me? Give me some iron batteries. Well, you gave me 2. No, you gave me 4. You're not quite such a tight Viking as I thought. No sexy ships landing. So let's see what happens. Shall we double check that we are... No, of course it would be this, because we went into the system. Well, yeah, I mean, who told you, Jean, about the frickin' multi-tool expansion slots? I reminded you about that, didn't I? I know quite a lot of useless crap. I just don't know any of the basics. It's when Zane comes out with all of this, like, amazing facts and figures. And I'm just like, how... I know he's read the files. The same with that. Well, that's a very cool little plant and stuff. But still, I mean, he's got to understand this shit. And it's the kind of stuff that I look at and think, what the hell? Where do I even start looking for that kind of stuff? I mean, I just about managed to work out the JSON for the save editor and stuff. I mean, it takes me a while, but I get there in the end. A new monkey tool. There sure is a new monkey tool. A new monkey tool in town. Right. Let's, if this is the S-Class cabinet, I will cry. It's an A-Class cabinet. That's not bad. So we can at least see what reloads into it. Oh, I mean, we could do that from the space station, which is going to be closer, to be fair. We will get all your broken technology. But I do think that once you've managed to once you've mended this tech, the fire should go out. I mean, I'm sure it used to go out. Oh, you've got a big face, haven't you? Very big face, Mr. Axe. G. Cornupi. Right. Come on, Squiddledoodles. Let's, That is the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. It looks like he's got a costume on. And his little face is just like, you know, those costumes you get for dogs and stuff. That's what he looks like. So he looks like he dressed up as a fish for Halloween. So he's actually a dinosaur, but he's dressed up as a fish for Halloween. That has got to be, and he's got an incredibly large peepee. And if he hasn't got an incredibly large peepee, that is going to really get in the way with mating, isn't it? Or perhaps this is the female. She looks as if she's got a mouth under there. So maybe this is one that lays eggs. But that is a very, very strange... a fish man. You have a blue crystal alien with diamond decal. But it's C-class. Blue crystal alien. I've never seen a blue crystal alien. Can you pop the pictures of it in the in Discord? Yeah, maybe dinosaurs think the fish are scary. They're like, shit, what the fuck is that? That is one of the weirdest animals I think I have ever seen. Right, let's hope that it gives us something sexy then. It does look creepy. I know what the next line's going to be. Let's call it Junt. Crescent-headed Penosaurus. Yes, it is. It's a crescent-headed Penosaurus. I mean, I would love to find a blue crystal alien, like, just in general, to be fair. I mean, I've not seen one, so I'd like to see what Junt has to offer, bring to the party, and all that. That one, it looks exactly the same as it did do before, so I'm a little bit dubious to whether that's actually done anything. Penosaurus is over there. That's oh, did I? Oh, I think I. No, I didn't. We can rename it. Let's rename it. What did you call it? You called it, oh, where's the name? Crescent-headed Penosaurus. So it's going to be C.H. C.H. I better do it in caps. C.H. P-I-N-I-S-S-A-U-R-A-S. There you go. Its now new name is Penosaurus. Although, oddly, I'm not sure whether these save and reload things actually work, because before I saved, I uploaded that waypoint. Let's try this again, shall we? It's not the restore, so it's the restore point. It's 2255. It should be exactly the same. Because we're in perma, it should restore, that restore point should be the same. But I'm not sure. Gigadysaurus. Ah, you're too late. It is one well-endowed dino, but it could be the female. The male could not have, because that would get in the way a bit, wouldn't it? Right, let's just check. Because if the discovery hasn't... Right, it's that hasn't loaded. This should be called Penosaurus. It is. Right, so let's see if there's another... Because I don't know whether it reloaded. No, it did reload. The bastard. It just didn't save my other thingy. Right, Hammer of the Sombra. Let's go to another place in the sun. Right, come on. We're going to follow that one. We might as well go and get your grave at the same time. Oh, made that a bit strong. It was elderflower cordial. Looks like water. Very easy to be fooled when you pick up that expecting it to be water and it's not. Oh. Right, let's get this grave. Oh, is this one of those planets that's got the funny chromatic thingy on it? Looks quite cool, doesn't it? And there's a freaking... This one's got a red glow on it. This does actually look quite cool. Even though I don't normally like these, but this one hasn't... It's got some, like, kind of... Something creepy going on with this one, isn't it? Is this like what you found earlier, Old Explorer? Oh dear, we better put some. Oh yeah, we were nearly dead then. That wouldn't be good for your health, would it, Billy? Right, let's see what we found here. What do we got? What's this? B class. It still could work. It still could work. We could ask this Viking what he's got on him, but he's giving me a hug. Right, come on. Bark storage going to cut open hand. Refuse politely cut open hand. Ow. Toxic module protection B class. No thank you. Wasn't going to give me anything today. Right, come on. Hammer of Sombra. Get in and out. Do the hokey cokey and turn around. That's what it's all about. Whoa, okay. Yeah, he did. Dark Sombra. 195.7, which is pretty much as good as you could get. Right, are we going to have a sexy blue alien multitool? No, we don't. We have another pistol, but that is a B class, so it could be a C class. So we are going to go back to the space station and double check. But that is quite a cool planet. I would quite like to come back and explore on that one for a bit. But, alas, we have no time. Where? Oh, we didn't get the blooming grave. Stupid Gek. That's what we went down there for in the first place. Billy, you're so silly. Good job, you got a big willy. Let's go back and land on this landing pad. Thank you very much. Thank you. Squids don't land that quickly and then they plop. They're not graceful, are they? They're not. It's obviously not a lady squid. It might be fooling, but it does mean that I can get extra boomph. Extra boomph for my jetpack. Right, come on. There she was, just walking down the planet. Oh, these are big buggers. Didn't see those. Oh, ow, 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 ow. This could be a very bad way of dying. Right. Let's get some stuff in me quickly. Not in that way. Right. Come on, Billy. Where's your grave marker? Where is your grave marker? I can't see it. I can't see it. Have we gone past it? We have. We've gone past it. There we are. Oh, no. Still not. There he is. All the way down in the shadows. Ooh. Are you an underground critter that's going to be hiding from me later? Right. What are we going to get this time? At least they got their aliens right. I mean, you got the same traveller as the grave that you get, because last time you get him looking like that on the space station, then when you get to his grave you look like a completely different alien, and that always bothered me, because you think, well, it wasn't his grave, was it? He was just lying. Right, all I want was that memory fragment. This does look quite cool, monochromic and weird. What's that one? Oh, it's just one of those normal ones. I'm sure these plants are bigger. Whoa, there's a lot of those nasty little cruddy plants, and you can't even see them. Like, you can't distinguish them. But that is quite a cool plant. So I've got giant nip on here as well. Look, giant nip plants. Imagine harvesting that one. Oh, he's not very friendly. I've already taken that. Come on, Billy. You can run faster than that. I know you can do it. Ah, cheers, jump. I'll have a look at that. That's, yeah, I've never seen a blue crystal. I'll see if my laptop... Yeah, my laptop's on. Oh! Oh, that is very nice, Shunt. That is very nice. I think that is probably one of the nicest. It's got a cool name, Impulse Engine. So we know that blue crystals do exist. Because I don't think I'd ever seen blue crystals before. So that was a very nice find. It is a shame that it's a C-class. But you can't have everything. Although, was it in a pirate system? Because if it was in a pirate system, it could still be in an S-class. You just had a brown trouser moment. Is it because of your age? Sorry, I couldn't help that. Couldn't help that, but you got me earlier, so I'll get you back. Right, we're going back to the space station, aren't we? Because we had we only had a B cabinet, so it could have been something sexy and we didn't know about it. So. False, baby, false. Let's see what your brown trouser moment was then. Scanning a bloody combat frigate came up through the middle of the planet right in front of you. Yeah, it's weird how they've managed to like make them do that. Like, why have them come up through the planets? That's just weird. Like, surely they'd know that the planet was there. Yeah, it could have been this grave new spectre new iteration, but it wouldn't be a new iteration because they're dead. And then, like, if you can, with the soul thing with the living ships, you know, when you take their soul, so the soul sucker or whatever it's called, I can't remember the technical term for it. I know, we definitely have to find one on this save. A blue crystal experimental has got to be found for Billy Blue Gek. I mean, the only problem is the chances of that happening are incredible. Oh my god! This would be in an S cabinet. I mean, red and blue. Look at that. That's the second planet we've redone. Ooh. Ooh, that's quite nice. I like the smoothness of it. Well, we could have a look for this in an S-class. That is a nice one. It's a really nice red. It's a proper red. It's none of this pansy, yellowy, orangey, pinky red. This is a red. This is a true red. And it's got the bubbles. I like the bubbles more than the squares. That is nice. Right, that was a good job we blooming came back to this one on a B-cast cabinet, because otherwise we wouldn't have seen this bad boy, would we? Ooh, that is a swish one. Right. A Porsche. Yes, this is the Ferrari. The Ferrari of... what's it called, actually? It is called the Angel Translator. Angel Translator, with a fuckload of other letters behind it. So we'll have to get rid of those letters. Right. Come on then. Let's get down to business then, Billy. Then we've got a red and a blue. Right. First stop, freighter. Call the old freighter in. Because... and those things always frickin' fly right where I want to go. Every time. Right. Call your freighter in. Change your ship to your sexy one. We haven't got enough space in our backpack to destroy those other ships, and I can't be bothered to do storage sorting. So that was a nice find. Come on, where did you park? Like, seriously, dude? The Ferrari red I have in mind is less blue than this red here. The Ferrari red is less blue than this red here. Well, I think that's pretty damn red, to be fair. I mean, you're going to be picky. I mean, it would be nice if it was red with blue crystals. I mean, that would be very nice. But the chances... I've never seen... most of the other guns I've seen have only been white with the crystals. Apart from that one that... Lava found, I think, that was purple and green. It was a bit weird, but it was funky, but it was nice. You're here to be difficult. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. The Storm of the Tomatoes. Right, we've got you, Aaron Coty. We haven't named this ship yet. I couldn't think of anything other than Spiky McSpikeyson. Right, this probably is quite a good planet to go and check things on, because there's no water. Oh, these frickin' freighters! I was nowhere in its flight path. Nowhere near it. Nowhere. Nowhere near it. Come on, this has got to be within 3, hasn't it? I mean, our current multi-tool, John, is an orange. So we may just get all of the shades. Now we can bin that. Bin that bitch when we get the other one. Right. This is for Dark Lord, just to show that I can do low-level barrel rolls. Let's pop down here as well, because at least that saves a map. Grab some nanite-roonies, and we might get a crashed ship as well, which would be nice. Right, come on then. Vicious fluids. Some very vicious fluids. You touch them and they kill you. They're vicious. Nasty vicious. But you didn't give me anything. Thank you. Don't like it when they don't give you anything. Feel like I've been ripped off. But can I land on my roof? The Porsche red in mid farther from the yellow side of its red is what I meant. Well, you're just being fussy bastard, aren't you? Billy, John says we can't look for this one because it's not good enough. Oh shit, that was the right 6, wasn't it? Bollocks. Never mind, Billy. You haven't got your brains with you, have you? No brains with you today. Right, get in your ship. Get the maps out. No, I don't want to see you. Get your maps out. Come on. That wasn't a minor settlement. That was a transmission tower. What's this going to be? Observatory? No. Yucky, yucky, yucky. We're going to need more maps at this rate. Minor settlement. Oh, and it's there. You serious? You serious with me now? I should have been able to smell that. Smell the dirty Viking. Right. Come on, let's be having you. It's the right one. B. Ooh. That's interesting. So the B can be one or the other. That's not a supercharged. It's only got... Well, no, it would only have 2 superchargers. A B class. B class, B class, B class. To be or not to be. And yes, don't worry, I will ask the Viking. Nav data being so... Oh, we've got plenty of nav data. We just need to turn it into maps. We've got like 80 something nav data. I don't want to buy the bloody stuff. Wherever I go, these people with these pirates just want to frickin' hurt me, don't they? Oh, thank you very much for the nanites. Thanks for the fish. Right, do we need to sell anything while we're here? Because they're trying to bash my back doors in outside. I can sell the wild milk. Oh yeah, I forgot that I've got the one-click sell thing on, haven't I? Better be a bit careful with what I'm clicking on. Oh, did we get a... Oh, that's multi-store expansion slots. That's quite cool. I didn't realise we had lots of those. Right, sell that. Sell that. Sell that. We don't need that either. What else can we sell? Sell that. Sell those. Is that it? So we've got the... Right. There she was, just walking down the street, singing bounce, bash, 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 bang. It's a new song of hers. Right. I mean, what are the chances, John, of actually finding a blue crystal multitool? I mean, we don't know all the combinations, so we couldn't work it out, but... Thing is, though, I mean, there must be logic to the systems. So, like... Because it isn't just doing what it wants to do. So there must be a variable or something that says that if it's a... Sorry, I was trying to take out a pirate then. Yeah, I know we say there's these dodgy systems and things like this. And yeah, we have had lots of instances where we have found them. But also, there must be a like legitimate variable or factors that that are in the file somewhere. Are you hiding in the rock? No, you've just fucked off, haven't you? I was too cool for you. My fighting skills were far too much, and you didn't want to be annihilated. Because there must be like... You don't even know if HG knows that. No, they probably don't. I don't know. I think the multi-tool hunting or the multi-tool tech... why were you giving me that? I don't want to know that. And that isn't a shelter either. That's a holo terminus. So why are you calling it things that it isn't? It's a closely guarded secret that Sean keeps in his office safe. Is just in case Lava tries to find out what the actual or perhaps it's what it's actually saving it from. Oh, there's a sentinel pillar. Let's check what the old multi-tool is in this, because that'd be quite fancy if this was an S class. It would save us a lot of hassle, wouldn't it? I mean, this I think is another thing that, because if you've got a planet where the S cabinet is also in one of these as an S cabinet, could that mess with the pool of the S's? So maybe on the last system that I was in, the S cabinet was actually in one of these and not in a minor settlement. I mean, could that be a thing? I reckon Sean plays on normal, to be honest. Normal or creative. I doubt he's ever played on PD. I just don't think he's cool enough. A-class, and it's a Sombra gun, this is. There you go, Dark Sombra. It's a gun for you. Fluorescent pink and turquoise. With studs on the handle for extra pleasure when you're shooting. There you go. Right, log off. Come on, we thought we were going to get something fancy, but we got nothing. Nothing at all. Right. Come on, Billy. Get that hard frame engine that you can't do anything with. And you can get that as well. Thank you very much. There is Mr. He's red as well. He's a bit angry, this one. Mr. Beanie. I reckon Sean's rubbish at that. That's like a big vagina rock. Where is my ship? Why did I park up there? That was a stupid thing to do. Get the oxygen. We need that. Right. We know that... Oh, look, there's the male. There's the male variant. There is a male and a female. Right. Did we actually see another minor settlement? Whoa, Billy, Billy, Billy. Be careful. Alright, so there's the minor settlement over there. Right, let's... What's that? That's all the traffic lights, that is, underneath the ground. Right. Oh, there's another minor settlement there, so let's go and have a little looky-see on this one then, shall we? What have we got? Studded for your pleasure, yeah. Billy needs to get good, methinks. I think Billy could kick Sean's ass any day. Oh, there's Sombra's tool. Snakes. So there's quite a few different A... Why is this showing up in an A-class cabinet now as well? We haven't reloaded. Spinny, spinny. All I can think of is... Do you know the chairs, you can spin them and they get faster and faster and faster. Why can't I get these? I haven't been there already. That's really strange. We haven't been in this... Mate, what? Maybe this was the one we took off from. But that wasn't... What's going on? What's going on? Right, let's get to the next minor settlement and see if this is going to be feckin' messing with me. We haven't reloaded. Or did we reload and my brain just didn't process it? I mean, that is highly likely. Did you notice as well that from the planet, although it won't do it now, sometimes from the planet you can actually just pulse straight to the marker point. Sometimes it just picks it up. Otherwise, you have to fly into space, which is very irritating. Class isn't the only thing GG. Like I've been telling you, there's a different tiers of cabinets, like a high and low end, so you get different MTs in the same class cabinet. Yeah, I realised that, but this would have, I suppose, yeah, because you've got, it's the actual tool is tied to the actual cabinet class as well, so you'll have different pools of tools. Billy, you're just a tool. You're a tool, I tell you. Sometimes it's hard to grab the ones. I think it's because I'd already actually been there. Right, this is irritating because why are we getting that gun? This has got 2 supercharged slots, 3 supercharged slots in a row there. That's pretty cool. A backup shock injector. Don't really want a backup shock injector. I want a whatever the other one was called. Icy blast up your foo-foo. That's what I want. Right. Ooh. But it's the wrong one! Oh! Ah. The wrong one. Did I reload at some point? That's very irritating. The only thing I can think of to get this back... But did I reload? Because if I reloaded, it would have reloaded the weapon in the A-class on this planet. Yeah, there can be 2 S-classes. They could be technically 3 now with pillars. Yeah, but it's just the fact that he's given me an S-class, so I'm wondering whether if I reloaded when I landed, I wouldn't have interacted with it. Yeah, let's do that. Because if I reload, the interaction, which would have been then, the next interaction, so if I then put a beacon here, the next interaction with an NPC will always be the same. They're not random. They go through a list. So let's see if I've saved and reloaded. If this multi-tool is coming into this cabinet, right, it's not. So I thought that was 3 supercharged. So let's see if I do the same thingy. I should get the same reaction, and let's see what multi-tool he gives me. See, it's exactly the same thing because it just goes through in a loop. There you go. So we can manipulate the multi-tool he gives me on that. So I've just got to go back. Let me reload this one. I'll put a marker on this minor settlement. We'll go back to the other planet, reload, just to be sure. Come back to this settlement. If it still is that tool, fine. But I think I reloaded the Sentinel Pillar. Or did I not? So, let me make a quick thingy. Quick thingamadoodle, what's it? Right, we need 2 of those. We need 1 of those. And we're going to make it coloured purple. Purple. Thank you very much. And we're going to pop it down. Save it. We're now going to go back to the planet where we had the reload. Come on. Thank you very much. Right, which planet was it? It was the only other one that we've known, isn't it? So that one? Yeah, that's the one. So let's go and reload on this one. Go back to that settlement. If it's still the pink and funny coloured John, then we're alright. Yeah, reload after. That's what I'm going to try and do, is if I can go back, reload on this planet, try and get that one back in. Because Lava always has this happen. He always gets S-class of the one that he wants handed to him to buy an NPC. And it's very irritating. When I usually get C-class ones given to me. They do it on purpose. Right, let's go to the slice of cheese. Or pie. go to the slice, or Brazilian. Well, it isn't Brazilian technically, is it? Because that's just that's not really a line. Right, now let's save and restore this. So if we can now go back to that place with the NPC, and hopefully in the cabinet will be a nice little red multi-tool, and and what he's giving me is the same as what was in that cabinet. So there's my marker. We can go straight there. Booyaka. If a traveller is there now, John, I'm just going to get out and punch him. We're going to multi-tool him to the face, we are. We'll take his multi-tool off him and we'll bash his teeth in. That's what we're going to do. Damn traveller. But I mean, they're see-through holograms, aren't they? So they're kind of like, we would be just bashing ourselves. Billy does enough bashing himself at the off stream. Right. Sorry, Billy. I mean, I know you can't hear me because you're listening to your... oh, it's Daft Punk he's got on now at the moment, apparently. Punch the traveller. Punch the traveller! Punch the traveller! Punch the traveller! These are my least favourite miner settlements as well, but they are quite useful for landing on the roof. Right. Come on. Be the... oh, no! It's this one. Well, you're just going to give me this one, aren't you? Hey, Nitin. How are you doing? Nitin. Sorry. Oh, Lava's still got his power off. What's going on over there, Jean? Have you done it on purpose? Have you flicked his fuses? Has he not had power literally for the entire week? This is Australia. It's not meant to be like fucking Venezuela. Bashing yourself. Yeah, you give yourself a good old bashing. Don't both looking at the cab MT. The NPC is your cabinet now. Yeah, that is true. So, but he's going to give me the same as what's in the cabinet. He will, look. See? Same as what's in the cabinet. So, restore point. Which will annoyingly be when we got out. So, all I can do now is see what's on the other planets for this. Because we might be able to find another alternative that goes into that cabinet. That would be nice. I mean, hopefully it might be a blue crystal multitool. So this is a bit of a conundrum, this, well, not a conundrum, but a problem, should we say. That's the fact that we found a really cool experimental red with the black circles, which is quite a nice, it's quite an unusual pattern. Goparius. Oh, there's got to be something good in Goparius. But then we've also found an NPC who's going to give us a free S-Class that's just broken. Well, I've got shitloads of the repair kits. So we could easily repair that multi-tool, like, back to new. Factory new, as it was. But he's given us a disgusting S-Class. And so we need to try and manipulate what's in that S-Class cabinet. But it's not an S-Class cabinet, it's an A-Class cabinet, but he seems to be giving us the same. He might not, so we are just going to note this planet. I don't really like landing without a landing pad or a landing point, but it does look a little bit bleak. A little bit boring here, isn't it? Oh, so it's his landlords that's the problem. That's a bit shit, isn't it? empty hunting's going horrendously for you, is it? Well, doesn't make me feel any better. It just makes me want to go, sorry, I'm always mean to you, and I don't know why. I think it's just because we've met each other in person, so I feel like I can. It's a bit like Zane. Like, I think he feels that he can call me a hobbit on a daily basis just because he knows me. I think that's the only reason. Billy enjoys the pain of others. Arms smuggling. The others jumped and found some really nice looking ones. None of them in an S. No, I mean, the S cabinets are a bit of a bitch to get hold of, aren't they? Right. Let's go back and see this dude, because we might find that although that other planet had something nice, there are other planets in this system and they might have something nice too. But at least we know that for sure that this guy gives us an S class, so we can take it anyway and we can swap it, because then that will at least save us a lot of money, a lot of units when we're going to be switching it over. Because Billy ain't a millionaire, you know. I mean, he's a multi-millionaire, but only in units, unfortunately, not in anything else. And I very much doubt that I won the lottery tonight, so but you never know. Always worth giving it a bit of a punt. Although most of the time you end up swearing and calling it something else that sounds similar. Right, come on. Come on. Be something sexy. You know you want to. What I should try and do is land on the roof, because if I land on the roof, I've heard that it gives you Dark Lord powers. Right, what are we going to have? What are we going to have in that cabinet? Ooh, it's a rifle. Right, let's see what he has to offer me this time. Admire. Admire your ass. Yeah, so he's giving me... I mean, that was actually quite a cool rifle. I quite like that. I mean, what's the... No, boop, boop, boop. So that's not particularly good. What's the other... Where's the other mod? Why has it only got 3 supercharged slots as well? Unless one of these is going to be a supercharged slot. I don't think it is, though, is it? That's odd. It's an S-class, but it's only got 3 supercharged slots. Unless they're down here somewhere. But I don't think they are. They're usually all in those first 3 runs, I'm pretty certain. Right, John's writing an essay here. Do you know what I mean to the ladies, Billy? And remember, this one can shoot straight. Unlike you. Wow. Yeah, I shoot off to the side, I think. Yeah, most aliens and experimentals you'll come across will not be found in S-class, and most S-class cabinets you come across won't have anything called spawn in when safe reloading. So you need quantity. Yes, I hear the sizzling of bacon from the kitchen. Sound of yum. Very nice. Don't fall it, it's a water gun. Yeah, I'm not gonna fall for it. Don't worry, we're not taking that one, and we're going to reload our save point. Now, yeah, bacon. For some reason, Gabby's dad cooked an enormous amount of rice last night. And I saw what how much he cooked. I think he just massively overestimated the amount he needed. And so he cooked all this rice, and I saw all the rice it was nicely done because it was steamed rice. So in a proper like rice steamer. So it's all fluffy and lovely. And I thought, well, it's too late to eat, so I'm going to go to bed now. But right, we've seen that one. Is this system is going to be the system that only has 3 planets, isn't it? Right. So that's I don't think it did though. I think it had more than that. Why do those frickin' freighters always spawn in right in front of you? It's really, really irritating. Right, let's go and use our scanny doodle machine in our freighter to see what planets there are. Oh, shit, shit, shit. No, that's alright. That's alright. I was thinking it was going to make a it's going to make a restore point. That doesn't matter. It's that's not the restore point we're worried about. Okay. Come on, Billy. Don't be silly. Whip it out and use your multitool. Right. Come on. There is only 3 frickin' planets in this system. So it can't even be that. That's very irritating. But do we continue trying to look for the S cabinet? I mean, we've got one option basically to. I suppose what we could do is we could. We haven't saved and reloaded in the space station, have we? To check that the guy. So we've got that one left. So otherwise we've done all the others. Space station are normally the same. So anyway, with the rice, I saw this rice left over, and I had a dream last night, really weird. Had a dream about special fried rice, that I'd made the most amazing special fried rice. So I got up this morning. Gabby had gone to do a couple of lessons in the morning, so then I made it like a brunch, and I made special fried rice, just bacon, rice, some very, very, very finely sliced leek, and did the special fried rice, all cooked in butter, and it was absolutely delicious. It was really nice, but it was just so strange that I'd had this dream about special fried rice after seeing this massive load of rice that I'd cooked. Right, let's reload after we've stolen these things. No, I don't want to spin the chair. No, you don't want to spin the chair. And you would have thought that they would have invented oil. Why can't you get through there? Has you got too much of a fat ass, Billy? Right, let's save. Reload. Why did we pick the only system, 3-star system, that had 3 frickin' planets in it? Never mind. Yeah, freighters popping up are really, really irritating. Like, I wouldn't mind, but it's like as soon as you go into space, as soon as you got in there, these freighters come in your face. Not literally. They don't come in your face. They appear in front of you. Better be politically correct there, otherwise, if Christy was about, that would have literally been a quote. Within seconds, she would have had that quoted. Out of context. Not what I meant. No, I don't want to go back to the freighter. I want to go back to the save beacon. Thank you, Billy. This ship really needs the shop. How was the basement? You were dreaming the possum got into your house again. Oh, but they're quite cute. Couldn't you have just kept as a pet? Secret basement, fun room. Sit in the chair by the guild master. I have no idea what you're talking about. But does it glitch out or something? Does it kill me? Right, what have we got in here? Wait. That's even more ugly. And if this dude gives me that, I'm not going to be happy. The best thing is that rifle. Because that was actually the biggest tool. And then that's going to be the most worth the most. Admire their multi-tool. Yeah, okay. We're going to look at your ass. Yeah, so this is the same one. So we are going to have to... Are we going to be in the space station? We are going to be in the frickin' space station, aren't we? Or did it auto-save when we got out of the ship? Chasing a possum out of the house twice is no fun. I don't know. It's better than chasing rats or something. Oh, I missed Dark, so we dreamed that I had a secret basement under your house. Yeah, I had windows in the basement. Right. So, the best thing for us to get is to go back to the planet What was the planet called? Was it this one? I don't know, because it won't tell me what they're called, even when you're pointing at it. Right, it wasn't Pemb Alpha. That's a redacted planet. It was that one over there. Guparius, because that gives us the large... He's got a large weapon, if we go to this one. And then that will give us the best money for a trade-in. So we'll do that. Oh, sounds good. Junt. We had steak. Gary made a beautiful salad. So we had like a proper French style, like nice big piece of steak, some nice salad, rocket, watercress, that kind of thing. With some, she roasted some beetroots, like thinly sliced roasted beetroots. They're really nice. Balsamic vinegar, nice little vinaigrette on that. Then with some steamed green runner beans that cut across. So if you got a bean like that, cut down like this into like little chunks and steamed, and they're beautiful. Really very, very good. It was because the French don't tend to put like much on their steak. It's literally just steak and then a salad, but it's beautiful. Really good. Knowing Dark Somber, Old Explorer, she probably ate an entire cheese board, because she would have started nibbling at some cheese and then gone, oh, cheese, because she likes a bit of cheese, does Dark Somber. What time is your dinner, John? Won't it have gone cold? You're going to have to heat it up. Mind you, I suppose heated up, reheated Indian food is actually fine. It's actually sometimes it's quite nice cold as well when you can't be bothered and you're a student. Right, I'm going to find that. We're going to get that tool for free. But then we can carry on our look for the red one. Got a stir fry. That's interesting, because I wouldn't have thought there's anything in the stir. That was really spinny then. I thought the planet was my solar sail, and as it moved across, I thought, well, I've only got half a planet. So in the stir fry, what did you have in the stir fry that could have given you weird dreams? It's not even 4 o'clock yet. So T had gone out extra specially early to buy your Indian. Is it one where she's had to go quite far to go and get it? And therefore, like, that's why you've bought extra. Because the naans are going to be a bit wet. I mean, you have to open them out a bit and give them a bit of an airing. Nothing. You don't want a soggy naan. Although Dark Lord's naan's always soggy after I've finished with her. Right, this one, we're going to take this one because it's the best one we're going to get. Unfortunately. But we're going to get it for free anyway. Not a rubbery naan. Right. We'll take the multi-tool. It's free. Thank you very much. Take your nanites as well. We taking these things? No, but we're going to take those as well. Thank you very much. And you can stay in there because you're yucky, yucky, yuck, yuck. Although you do have 2 technology supercharged next to each other. I didn't actually look. Did the one he give us? What was the actual layout like? 1, 2, 3. So 3 for an S-class is a bit shit, really. Unless some of these are good. Have we got any repair? But it would be a bit strange that they're not showing. Technology overloaded. Why would the technology be overloaded on something that gave us? Oh, it's got, because it's got an... Right, well, that's kind of easy then, isn't it? You just destroy that one. That's a bit strange that it's given an overloaded technology slot in a thingy-doodle. So it's only got 3. Still a bit confused why it's only got 3 supercharged slots, unless they're underneath here and we just don't know until it's been mended. But anyway, we'll put that one in our pocket. We will make... Oh, we don't want to do that because we want to take this away. We don't want to leave that there. And we'll also go and get this tech. Ooh, good. You're like my Captain Obvious today. She was running errands before lunch. We grabbed some food that we know will get multiple meals. Eat it as we wish. Okay. Fair enough. Don't bite my head off. John, have you ever thought that you should get a camera and record when you're sleeping? Because you might find that you're actually getting up and running around the house or something. And then going back to bed, and that's why you feel knackered when you get up. That would be hilarious if that was the case. He finds that in actual fact, I have been running around. I like to dunk your nan into anything as well. She's quite tasty. Especially when she's dunked into stuff. Yeah, I'm guessing that one of the broken ones is supercharged. Right, anyway, we need to go back to the planet. What was the planet we needed to go back to? Not this one, anyway. Or was it this one? Which was the one I needed to reload onto? It was the second planet I went to, wasn't it? So it would have been that one over there. Yeah. So this is the one with the red one. Yeah, Pemb Alpha is the one with the red one. So we may as well go and try and find some more minor settlements, because we only actually went to like 2. So we might find... No one wants to film in your bedroom. Well, I don't know. Lava's been selling bootlegs. Dodgy copies of something. He says they're from your bedroom, but... He also said that he lent you his maid, but... I don't know whether that's true or not. Whoa, 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 Billy, don't crash into the big frickin' trees. Hate those big frickin' trees when they just appear in front of you. Right. Well, that's a nice fern. That's a very detailed nice fern. Oh, that's not a nice fern. That was masquerading as a nice fern until it wants to snap me in the face. Oh yeah, I've got the shit multi-tool, haven't I? That is a very nice fern. They've done really good things with that. I like that. Especially the fact that it's golden. So, what's the secondary element? Oh, nothing. Is it called Snappy? Snappagus. A fern called Snappagus. Right, well, we only need to... Well, come on. Get in your shit, Billy. And get out your shit, Billy. Right. Yeah, I like that. That's a Snappagus. Was Snappagus. Right, restore that point. And let's go and find this S-Class. Because we're going to get this S-Class. We've already got one S-Class. So we might as well get 2 S-Classes in the same system. Because why not, hey? Why not? That would be cool. Why do you think he's arrested? That's why. It's not because he hasn't got any power. It's also the reason why he can't move back to New Zealand. I might be coming out your way as well soon because my cousin's getting married and he lives in New Zealand. And he's like my first cousin. And he went out there for work he went out there for work about 5 years ago. And it was only meant to be like a quick job, a quick like work thing, and then he ended up meeting someone there, and then decided that in actual fact it's all right here. So because he's a what do you call him? A foot doctor, pediatric? No, that's children. Podiatrist? That's it. That's podiatrist. Zane's favourite word. He is a podiatrist. Apparently they had a very big shortage of foot doctors, so he stayed there on a fairly good amount of money. And I think that he just realised that in actual fact the New Zealand weather is slightly nicer than the English weather. And he's a very keen surfer, very, very good surfer. He also used to play semi-professional basketball, so he's a bit of a lucky fucker really, that he's good at everything, and clever as well. So yeah, he's that's what he's doing. So I might. It depends whether they're going to have a wedding in the UK or not. If not, it's a very good excuse for me and Gary to go and have a bit of a holiday. Your Diplo for this galaxy is golden. Which galaxy is it? Your daughter's just decided she doesn't want to sleep in her bed anymore. I mean, she's not very old, is she? So, but it's funny how they escape. Perhaps she just didn't. She wanted to spy on you, and she knows that Mummy's going to be playing computer games, and that she wants to play. This one's fairly close. Let's hope that this minor settlement is going to be the right type of minor settlement, and we're going to get the red multi-tool, because that is a Ferrari red. It's not a finisher. It's not a starter multi-tool. It's a finisher multi-tool. That was the cars last night that I was getting. That was quite funny. I'm really impressed in Cyberpunk of how they've made the cars to drive. Like, they used to be so horrible and so bad to drive, but they're really good. They're really good fun, and they've got it almost like perfect. Not 100% perfect, but they've got it very, very near. Very, very impressed with how they've done it, especially from what it was like to what it is now. I mean, I'm still a shit driver, so I crash them anyway. And I'm getting the hang of handbraking around every corner. But yeah, and I also prefer some of the more shit cars in that game. It's a bit more fun. Like the really flashy ones are just a bit shit to drive, and they're just too fast and everything. Whereas the other ones, like the trucks, that I imagine Sword to have one of these, like a pickup truck with two wheels on both sides of the back, like a proper beefy Texas like pickup. That's what I expect Sword to be rocking. I'd love it if he does have one. That'd be so good. She had a dress-up heels and slippers on her hands. Was she completely asleep when she'd put them all on as well? Or what are you feeding your children? Do you put some type of powder in their food to make them sleep somewhere? Should we be concerned? Oh, that's funny. She sounds quite cute. But also hilarious. But if that's the kind of thing, the antics that she's getting up to. Right, what are we going to have here? Yeah, slippers make good gloves if you have 4 legs. Ooh! Oh! It's back! It's back! Billy, it's back! It's a B class though, so I think it might be right. I think it might be the frickin' native B class. But, let's try this Viking. Are you going to give me something sexy? I don't think isotopic chemical reactions are really going to be very well, I've got some uranium. Here you are. A mining beam module. It's not quite an S-class multi-tool, is it? I do really like this one, though. This is actually a really nice one. I think that is quite red, John. I mean, that is really quite a red. I mean, I'm not going to say no if I can find it in I'm a console now. Console with 3 fingers. And not a four-fingered console. GG, stop! Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to get that on here as well. But the problem is that stream elements... I mean, Zane will have told you this anyway. Oh, is that red? What do you mean is that red, cheeky bastard? I'll show you red. This is red. Look at this. How much redder do you want? I mean, that is as red as you can get. I can't see how that is not any redder. I mean, the cabinet is more orange than that multi-tool is red. That's what I was talking about, John. That's Ferrari red. That is a finisher multi-tool, not a starter multi-tool. The multi-tool of dreams, that is. They did have a gingerbread house. They said, yeah, I think it's the sugar might be like might be spiking, and they're getting a bit naughty. Right. Right. Excuse me. Can you leave that out, please? You're not a baddie, are you? Are you a baddie? I think I'm attacking my friends. Let's not attack my friends and attack the enemies instead, Billy. That would probably be a good idea. Otherwise, you're going to have more enemies if you attack your friends in the first place. Oh, maybe they weren't my friends. And she's trying to blast me in the back doors. Where are you, you little son of a gun? There you are, right. Right, we have that. They are defeated. That's because Billy is an ace pilot. Right, where's this minor settlement? Next one's over there. That is frickin' miles away. Right, come on then. Let's pulse again, oh, like we did last summer. 4, 3, 2, 1. You know, Webster's don't even have the word gullible listed in defined, GG. He's being mean. This one comes with its own private swimming pool. I'll show you what I mean. There you go. Private swimming pool, apart from the fact that you need to put water in it. I've not seen these in blue before. Oh, I've got Sean's sax as well. Sean's humming sax. It'd be better if they actually hummed. But like they've been called them a humming sack and yet they've put no audio to it to make it hum at all. Which did kind of defeat the kind of object of calling them a humming sack, you would have thought. Unless it was just for Sean's viewing pleasure. Right, what we got then? What do we got in here? Ooh, we have got the right one. B class again. It's the B class tool, isn't it? It's the B class. We did see it in an A class, but maybe it can never be in an S class. That could be a problem if we're just chasing after an orange. What are you going to give me then? What? Though the alien is intimidating to say the least, the stance is not one of aggression. Indeed, they appear to be asking me for help. Is he trying to get me to do things that I don't want to do? It's alright, Billy, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do what the bad man says. Right. Minor settlement? No. Minor settlement? No. Where's the minor settlement? No. That's a colossal archive, not just an archive. That one's there. Right. So, this tool could be just a native B class, although we haven't yet seen it as a C class. Until we see it as a C class, we've got to assume that... I don't know what Billy's trying to do. He's trying to be all clever and shit, isn't he? That's what he's trying to do. That would be very cool, John, if that did it. So you could like... Or it played out a tune and you had to find all of the humming sacks in a cave to complete the tune. And then when you completed the tune, it played it all back to you. And you got a reward for that. That would be also quite cool. I mean, a bit like the oh, don't want to shoot the landing pad. Never want to shoot the landing pad. That's a bad omen. That is. A bit like the Scorched in Fallout 76 that are making the spooky. Pardon me, the spooky music. Right. Let's see what this is. That's also a B class. Which puzzles me even more, because if that's a B class and it's not, we gotta find a C cabinet, and we haven't actually found a C cabinet yet. It's like when you don't want a C cabinet, they're everywhere, and yet then when you do want a C cabinet, you can't find the fucker. Right, our dude is there. 15 hours? I don't think we're going to bother. Alright, grab this. We haven't got any more maps left, so we're going to have to... I don't think we have anyway. So we're going to have to get that, but... It's been a rather unfruitful journey, hasn't it? Alright, we haven't got any more maps left. Let's go and find this dude. Go and help out the Viking. They never take you to the same place. We can only hope that this Viking has a sexy red S-Class Multitool he's going to give me in return. But I bet you he's probably going to want me to repair a ship or give him metal plating or something like that. Could be a high-end B, yeah. It's going to be annoying now that we've got two experimental rifles within like a couple of systems of each other. I mean, that's quite. They were very close proximity to find those two. But then, I mean, it might be the case they might have had more. Oh, we've got to help this little bugger. I hate these NPCs. We find this lost dude. We found the lost dude. Hello. Excuse me, mate. Excuse me. Can you stop walking away from me? Excuse me, I'm talking to you. Yeah, thank you. You have a puddle in my Hakamara. And you Inky Jew interloper, you may have my Uyo. I might have it. I don't know. I've located the missing person. The client will be relieved to know that they are well. I should transmit their location immediately. Transmit the location. Is that it? Are you gonna... No, I don't want that. Yeah, okay, I'm leaving, I'm leaving. Right, are you gonna talk to me anymore? No. Is that all he wanted me to do? Like, that's rubbish. That's a rubbish quest. You're hoping that the NPC was a high-end S-Class, and that S-Class cabinet is different. Well, yeah, I'm hoping that too. Because it would be rather shit if it wasn't, but I ain't got any maps anyway. So, back to the life form. Back to reality. Ooh, what's that? An unknown building. Nothing that we want. Nothing you need to worry your little head about, Billy. Don't worry. You just keep listening to your Jay-Z and flying along. Like a good little Gek. I'll do the scanny. Ooh. It's a very red archive. It's a very red system, isn't it? It'd be nice to know as well if there is something that ties the colours of the system, like the space station colour, to what the colours you're going to find. Was that another minor settlement? No, it wasn't. Because that would be quite cool if you knew that, like, if the space station was blue, you knew you were going to get a blue multi-tool or something, I don't know. Right, Morris, what are you going to give me? If you give me some metal plating or something, one of those stupid credit chips or something, I'm gonna not be happy. There you go, report your success. I've gained their respect. Is that all? Literally gained his respect. I do. Oh no, he's given me 144 nanites. I was gonna say, just his respect. I do not need his respect. Yo, Zane, how you doing? The sound was balanced for Bury Tomorrow, as ABR Lee's voice wasn't getting through too well. They're pretty great, though I think the sound was balanced for Bury Tomorrow. Oh, you mean that they are set up, the sound was set up for a different location? Is that what you're thinking? But wouldn't they just set up for the venue that they're at? I don't really understand, I'm afraid. But glad that you had a really good time anyway. And hopefully your food was also very nice. Well, I'll show you what we found, Zane. We gave up on looking for the other rifle, and we found this, which is like Ferrari red, like proper tomato Ferrari red. Very cool. But we think it could be a B class or a native B class. We haven't found a C class yet because we found an alien, like an NPC, an A class cabinet that has a different multi-tool in it. We found this in an A class cabinet, but we've also found an A class cabinet that had a different multi-tool in it, and nothing else reloaded it. Well, some others reloaded into it. The NPC, the Viking NPC, gave us an S class frickin' tool. Of course he'd give us an F class frickin' tool for free, and he gave us this because this was the best one. All the others were pistols, so this is going to give me the best value if I repair it to then using the repair kits. There's a lot of repair kits going to need on that, although I can probably do quite a lot with just ionized cobalt and stuff like that. And we reloaded and reloaded, and he would own. This was the best I was going to get from that guy. So we're hoping that this could be in an S-class cabinet, and the S-class cabinet just is different than what the NPC pool is from. But yeah, it's quite a cool tool. I mean, obviously it's not blue with crystals, or white with blue crystals, or even golden with blue crystals. That would be the ultimate dream. Yeah, that's what we're going for. But yeah, we run out of maps, so I think we're gonna leave it here and pick it up from this point on Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday, because Tuesday is the next Billy Blue Gek stream. So yeah, John's got himself an entire Indian shop worth of Indian food to nom into. Sombra's having to keep picking up her little kids and putting them back into the beds after they've been sleepwalking with slippers on their hands and stuff. Junt is being Junt. He's found a golden diplo in his system, which is fantastic. He's also eating bacon. We don't know else what's with the bacon, but we just know he's eating bacon. Old Explorer is just being Old Explorer, being very cool. Knightin is being Knightin. And everyone else is being everyone else. So, yeah. Thank you guys. As I'm having my back doors bashed in by some pirates, which isn't a particularly nice experience, I will leave it here with Billy, and I will hopefully see you guys all on Tuesday. So have a great rest of the weekend, and take care. Bye bye.